Can you hear me? Okay, that's perfect. Good afternoon, students. First of all, Happy New Year to all of you. Hope that this year will be productive and healthy for every one of you, along with your family members. And we will start the class now. I think the other students will join. Oh,
Hello, sir. How are you?
good, thank you. I'm good. Yes. Okay, so we should be a little fast because we were behind the schedule as per our schedule. So I will just go. But if there is any something problem or something, please let me know. If I am too fast, so you can say that I will just slow down or something else. But for now, let's move on. Let me bring my yeah. That I should see who is raising. So we covered like data types in Python for integer, float, boolean, string, and list, tuples, dictionaries, and set. Then we just saw the difference between sets, tuples, list, and dictionary. So it is that list is ordered and can be changed, and duplicate is allowed. It supports indexing, and also it can store multiple items at a time. But tuple is cannot be changed, but you can have duplicate items in your tuple. And also it supports indexing and fixed collection of items are there. But for set, it's unordered, can be changed, but you cannot write two things or duplicate is not allowed. Also no indexing and unique items or set of operation, because unique item means that you can have only one of each of them. So no duplicate. Also dictionary, it was just like it was introduced after Python 3.7, and it can be changed, and also keys must be unique, values can be repeated. So these are the things that you should know about Python's data type. Then we studied type conversion. It was very easy that if you want to change from float to integer or anything, so you will just write these built-in functions. For example, if you are changing to integer, you will write int, and whatever you are going to do it, you will write inside here. If I say write integer 3.2, so it will give me now 3. So I changed the decimal or float number into integer. And also for float number, if you have, for example, 3 and a string, just a second, okay, 2.2 or something like this, or then something like this. So you can see here it's a string, but because you used float function, so you can change it inside this one. For a string also it works the same, list, table, and also the others you can do it by yourself. So we saw some examples. Then if you ask makes a data or instruction given to a computer system to be processed, because for example sometimes you might ask from your user that what any question or something, so you will use input, which is always as a string. The answer is a string, but if you want to change it and get an integer or something, so you will write here as it is integer and bracket, and then you will just have this one. So this one will be changed into integer. And also for float, so you can write the same as it was for the type conversion, you can write float there. And then we had output. If you want to display something on your screen, so you will write print function. So it print function in Python shows output on the screen. For example, age is 20. If you say you are age, in here I'm giving the age, and years also it will give me you are 20 years old. And also for the same, if you are going to do two additions or something of two numbers inputs, then you can write print function to have the output out on your screen. Okay, then we did this, and then it was about if a statement. If a statement is a Boolean expression or condition. So conditions are no limit of elif. You can use many elif if you want, and else is optional. Sometimes people are not using else because of they don't want to have any other last option or something. So it's just optional, and you can check it here also. If is like it should be if return if, then you will write your condition inside this one boolean expression, whether it's true or false. Then you will write two column or this column, sorry, one column. So you will write column, and then there should be an index. See, there is this much space from your first line of code. So please keep in mind that indentation is important. But the good thing is that when you put column here, so it will directly give you indentation. For the same, it works with elif. You should have column here, and there should be a space indentation. Otherwise, it will give you an error if you don't have indentation. And if like the same, it goes with else. So you should have indentations while you are writing conditional program. Like you can see here, if for example, if I copy paste again this same code, and if I put it here, if I remove this column, just imagine that this should be the same. If I visualize execution, see, problem is indentation error. So it will give you unexpected an indent block after if. So it means that computer is not giving you a response because you have not done indentation. But if I give you here indentation, and if I execute, now it works perfectly. Now you can see it works. But without indentation, it will give you an error in any place. Like for example, here if I give without this one, see, indentation error. So please keep in mind that you should have indentation while you are writing. And if, but the good thing is, as I already mentioned, if I have here colon, oh sorry, if I have here colon and see, because of colon, it will give you directly, it will give you indentation. But if I don't give indentation a colon, it will not give. It will be, if I enter, see, it will come here. But if I give colon enter, so it will give you indentation. So because it's already this program software knows that there should be indentation in the this condition. Okay. Then we had some examples and we worked on this output. Now we are going to see this one, but it's not important also because it was just newly made, and you can see it was added in 3.10. So after this one, Python 3.10, that allows to compare a value against multiple patterns. It's just the same as if condition. If this happens, so this one. But in here they have used one another function. It's match and case. So it was just because in C there was switch button, and now Python is also using match function. So it checks the value of a variable, execute the block under the same matching case, and the special is case, this one is a default case it runs. For example, this is the pattern. So you will write here match and your variable, what variable you are going to write it, for example, age or something. Then you will write case number one, and you will give the pattern one, what is it? So you will just give any condition or something, and then you say that if the condition meets, if the condition met, so you will just try to execute this program. Otherwise, you will go to the second one, the third, and the like this it goes on. So it's just like if statement, but they have used another match and case. For example, if you see here, like variable is day is equal to 3. So I'm saying match day. What is my variable? Variable is day. So case number one is that Monday, if day is equal to 1, it will print you Monday. If day is equal to 2, it will print Tuesday. Case 3 is print Wednesday. So in here, because it is 3, so it will print me case 3. If I just copy paste, and if I run this one, we can see it, we can visualize. If I execute, so it will give you a variable. First of all, there is a variable, day is equal to 3. Now then it's match day. So it will go against the cases. Case 1 is wrong because it's not. Case 2, it will check it's also wrong. So it will go to case number 3. And in here, because it's correct, so it will also print this Wednesday. So you can see here Wednesday. If I change, it's just the same as if statement. If you say if day is equal to 1, print this. If elif day is equal to this, so it is just if condition, but they have put for them a new match case. You can see this one is here now. It's satisfied, so it will print Monday. So it's some additional that you can do it. If you see somewhere like match and case, so you should understand it works the same as uh, if condition. Because if you say that if day is equal to 1, print Monday. If day is equal, if print day is equal to 2, print Tuesday. So it's the same. Also the same you can see here. Like if I run this also code, so its variable is x is equal to 20. So you have a variable which is 20, and you are saying match variable, and if you are giving a case n, if n is greater than 0. So if case n is greater than 0, it's positive. If n is less than 0, it's negative, and case 0 is 0. So it will give you, it will go here, it will check because n is 20 and it's positive, so it will change it into positive number. So it's just like same as if condition. Do you have any question for now?
No.
That's perfect. Okay. So this is the only thing that you can do it. You can go through. Otherwise, if you use if condition, it's better because many people knows better. Many people know better if condition rather than match and case. Then comes a very good function. It is very important in Python in everywhere, like function definition. Now, how can you make your own definition like function? Because you are using built-in function like sum or something like this, but with the help of define, you can make your own function. You can write your function yourself. So it has, there are plenty of email messages. Okay, hi, okay. Someone of you have recorded. Zahra, you don't understand to ask question?
Yes, sir. I don't know why I understand this Python.
You don't understand this lecture or you don't know Python?
I don't know Python.
Okay, so can you see that in the group? Let me show you in the group. Please go through this one. It's a very good one. So if you don't know those students that don't know basic Pythons, please go in this website. Let me copy paste this one. Okay, let's open another one. Please go through this website. It's a very good. So you can see Python. Learn Python for data science. Full course for beginners, so it's just for beginners. You can play this one, and there is a full course for this. So Python is there. So please go through this course, and you will have some basic knowledge of Python. Yes, Sakina.
Sir, my classmates and I have a question that can you share the link for recordings with yourself? I mean that in the WhatsApp group, I said she said that we cannot share the links after we cannot share the links in the holidays, and we will share it after 11 January. And on that time, I think our course will be done. So
Well,
can
the
you share
problem
the
with
link yourself?
well, no, I cannot share because do you know the thing is that I'm using university's official account, Zoom account.
Mm-hmm.
So they make me host, and I can take the lectures, and it will go directly to the university account. So from there, only I administration they have access to the account of the university. That's the problem. I agree, but I will try that. I should ask from her. If not, then we can find any alternative, or some of you can. Maybe you can do recording or something. You can see.
No, they will record. While you're recording, it will be saved in the computer of the university, and after the 11th of
January they will share all of them, all of the.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yes, Anahita.
Sir, can you just bring down the page? I want to see the title because I will search the same page. Yeah.
The link is in the group. Okay, you can find it from the group.
Okay. Thank you so much. Got it.
Yeah. So this one you can please go through these ones, and even this code is very good. Like free code academy, you can find anything inside this one. So it's one of the best websites, or you can say YouTube channel that you can find free code academy. So you can find any course that you want. So all the courses are taught by an expert. Question, I agree, Anahita?
It's solved now. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so this is a very good website. So you please go through this one, and also if you have some like basic ones. So as I yesterday, some of you were there, Python W3 school. You can go and you can find from this, and also Python tutorial. This work from here is also very one of the best good ones or something. So you can see Python variable, because I cannot cover all of them, so but it is covered here. So you can go variable names, everything is here. So you can see data types, numbers, casting, boolean operators, list, tuple, set, dictionary. So all of them here, even Python match. So this one is the one that we are using. Instead of writing many if else statement, you can use match statement. The statement is like this. So you can see here, this is. So like there is a very good example you can see. Even this is my example. So you can see here, like here, you can see there are plenty of examples. So please go through this one, even for while loops, for loops. So these all are here. So you can cover these topics by yourself. You have like 3 days. So you can cover it on from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you just go through this. Even if you have any question, you can ask me then. Yes, please, Mariam.
Hello, sir, and also everyone. The best website for practicing Python, Google Colab is the best, or some other websites?
Google Colab is this one is a website, but Google Colab is something that you write on this one. On you can practice. For
Okay.
example, now if I open this one, and if I okay, now I can this copy paste this one, or I can do this one. Now I can write, I can do it here myself. For example, if I have this one, so this is an integrated development place that you can write. Like you can, if I run now, it's working here. It's
Okay,
not
so
that you
this
will
one is
learn
the best
from
for
there.
practicing.
It's
Okay,
for
okay.
practice person. You can do it here. Not this one is like a website, so you can learn from here. So all the definitions are given here. Python has two
Okay,
primitives,
understood.
comments while and loop for. So you can go with while, and now for while it is giving you a definition and usage, and also everything is here. So you can cover everything here, and also free code academy. So these are this one is very good. So not only Python, you can have many of them: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, Java, PHP. These all things are here. Django, NumPy. So you can see NumPy. So you can understand everything here. These are here. Yes, Shukriya.
Sorry for interrupting. The code that you yesterday ran in the Google Colab.
Mm-hmm.
Please save that files and share with us.
Okay, sure. Okay, so let's go move on. So we have if there is any other question. Okay, I think at first you should start. No, Zahra, HTML and CSS, they are something different, but this is different thing. So there are plenty of fields that you are doing it. If you are going to write HTML, CSS, so you can go for front end. But for that, you don't need to be a front end for data analytics or data science, because this is another department that the rest will be done by others. So you are completely different from HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or something. Because if you go with HTML, CSS, then if you wanna go between, if you wanna be a front end developer, so you can go for React Native. But for us, we are like just working and doing data analysis. And data analysis is just like playing and knowing these things. if or something like these conditions or other like pandas library, this numpy, these things, not for HTML, CSS. Okay.
Okay, thanks. I get it.
Okay. So function definition. So if how to write a function. So you can see this is the pattern. So you will have Python keyword. One of them is diff, which is definition, or it's shortcut for definition. So diff, and you will write your function name, whatsoever function like addition, subtraction, or multiplication, and then your parameter. What parameters are there? And you can have two parameters or something. So function parameters. Then you have a colon as the same, and then you will indent and return a function n plus 1. So this is one of the function. If you give someone like 5 here, so it will return 5 plus 1. It will give you 6. The same, it's the same. So in here, if you give definition keywords a function, so name and parameter inputs, body is intent statement. So because you should keep in mind that you will have also indentation, and also doc string you can write here returns the value of n plus 1. So if someone else wants to study it later, so you can see, oh, it means that the value will be incremented by 1. It returns a value feedback. For example, now we have here, okay. So we have a function definition defines what function will do, like declaration of parameters, and in the cases, like you can see n minus 1, and parameter is where the input function is stored. So you will store your here. Like if I write this one, for example, if I go here, if we write a basic definition, so I will say define. I will give my variable name. I will say addition. So what is the parameter? It will be having 2, n, and m. So I will just put colon, and then see if I put colon, it will give you indentation. Otherwise, it will not give indentation. So please keep in mind indentation is very important. Return what should I? N plus m. So it will just give you here. If I say print addition 3 and 4, 2 or 3 or 3, so you can see here it will make a, so now it's having a function. It will take now the parameters 3 and 3. You can see here it will take n for m. So it will take now its n is 3 and m is also 3. So you can see here now it will go inside your definition, and now it will return you, and it will do operation here, and it will return you 6. So it is here 6. If you, for example, do without even any multiplication, and if you change now this one maybe to 2, you can see here now this addition is changed into multiplication, but you should change the name of your variable. So now you can see here 6. 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. So this is one of the basic concepts that you can do it in here. Okay. For example, again, if you want to do another function, like I can do it maybe square function. I want to have a square, so square, and I will have one parameter because I want to have a square. So everything which should give me double. So I will say n times n. So it will, and if I say here square, now if I run, oh sorry, there is a problem because I have one parameter. So you should have one parameter here. So it's 2. So it will go now here. It will just take the parameter of n, which I have said that it's 2. It will take 2. Now n is equal to 2. Now define, it will go to the function, and it will do n times n. So you can have up 4. So this is a basic function that you can write in here. If you want to make it as a statement, for example, hello or someone, so you can say define, for example, greet function, and you can say I will just no parameters because sometimes you need or sometimes no. It's up to you. If you need, so you can say that okay, you can give it. So I will say that it should be an English name, and also length is equal to English. So now I have two parameters. There will be name, and also language will be in English. So if I say that if now I will give my length is equal to English. Now see, I'm using inside, I'm making a definition and I'm using an if statement inside here. So I will say that if language is equal to English, so you should return function of hello world. Hello, for example, the name. The other parameter, it is name. And it will be giving you like this. So you can say if it is else, I will just make another one else, return f is equal to hi. Hi. I'll say hi name. And now if I say now I will give my parameters, I will say print, for example, Ali greet, print greet Ali. Okay, let's see. Now I have a definition. I have a function which is like greet. I will say that it should be a name. Name is there, and also there is another one parameter is language. I'm saying if language is equal to English, return hello, this one. Else return only the name. So if I execute this one, let's see. So it will just take the condition now, and it will say Ali. Now it will go here and it will write hello Ali. You can see here now you can write like this a definition, a function for yourself. Do you have any question, guys?
We always use after hi you use bracket for name. Always we
Because
use the big
yeah,
bracket.
because not always, because I'm taking from parameter, so I'm giving the access from parameter for
No,
parameter.
I know the name, but the bracket you took
Yeah,
the
bracket is
bracket.
meant. Yeah, bracket. If I give, for example, without bracket, good question. If I give without bracket, it will be a statement. See, hello name. It will just take as a statement here, but it will not understand that it's Ali. So if I don't use bracket, I cannot have access to this variable. Sorry, this parameter. Okay. So, but because if I give here bracket, so I can give it that it is here. It will get from here Ali. If I go here, now it will come here and it will, now you can see hello Ali. Now Ali is from here. It will get, it understands that this is a parameter of for Ali for name. So that's why you should. Otherwise, if you don't give bracket, it will be just a string. So you can say like here also definitions say hello. So you can say print good night. So if you say hello, it will give you good night. So this is a function that you are doing it yourself. This one was addition. So call function. You can go through this one. And now we have iteration. Iteration is repeated execution of a block of code until a condition is met. For example, here for loop module, this is one of them, and the other one is while. So you can see here the module is like you will have your keywords for, and you will give your variable, whatsoever variable you want to give it. So you can give any variable like x, y, z, or something. In interval, you will give a range of maybe range or something that you should go through those function to those statement, and then you give you a indentation or the loop what should it execute. Then if there is something else also, you can give another loop. So you can do it with this one. If you said define number of zeros, now you are making a function for yourself. So you'll have count is equal to 0. First of all, it's 0. Then for x in the list, in this list, x is equal to 0 and count. It will start counting for you. How it works? Now let's see. Okay. Just let me give you a basic example, then we can see it. Like for I in range, or for I in 1 to 10, if I say print I, so see I have execution, and now I'm using here for when you are using a keyword, so the color is changed, so you can see the event. Print I. If I execute this one, so this is basically, now it will go for 1, like you can see here. It will be the value of 1. First of all, it will start with 1. Now it will print I. What is I? Why I is 1. So it will give you print 1. So it will print 1. Now it will increment. Now because I set from 1 to 10, so it will go for now for I is equal to 10. Oh. No. Why it's okay? Let me range. It only directly jumped from there. Okay, now from 0, index is 0. Now then it will be 1. Now you can see 1, 2, 3. It will go till the 10. So you can see here it's incremented till 10. So this is here 9. 9 means 10 because its index is starting from 0. So for I, it will always iterate. So it will just go. It will give it. I will be changed once the condition is met. Till the condition is met, then it will stop. Otherwise, it will continue going through and through. So accumulators is collects and updates a value inside a loop. Like for example, you have total is equal to 0. Now let's see here. First of all, how it does. It's just like collecting all of them. So see, total is equal to 0. First of all, there is nothing inside this one. So you say for I in range 1 to 11, if I is percentage is equal to 2 is equal to 0, so it will check अगर बाकी मानदे शे भाई ये कैसे बाना ये बाकी मानदा या अगर बाकी मानदा या مساوي صفر شنا قسم دوكني باقي مانداش صفر شنا total कैसा plus is equal to I يرجع كده مرة أول هر بار میبینم که آیا باقی مانده مساوی صفر میشه یا نه اگر باقی مانده مساوی صفر شد او را جمع کردم مرا total कैसा इजाफा माना सर उसको आखिर कैसा print माना. Okay, let's see. For example, first of all, it will give you a variable total is equal to 0. Now it will go inside a loop. داخل loop مشه ببین اول از یک شروع منه I is equal to 1. آیا مثلا باقی مانده یک کسته صفر میشه؟ نه. یک کسته چون اتاقه عدد اتاق است اینا چی کار کنه؟ اینا اسکیپ کنه. این اشتباهه به خاطر که جمع نتونست، به خاطر که ما شرط باندیم که شرط ما ایه که باقی مانده باید مساوی ده صفر شده. Now in the کار کنه I is equal to 2. So if I divide by 2 is equal to 0, باقی مانده صفر است. بله. Now it will go in the second statement. Now it comes here because this condition is met. So now it will just see total. Total, what is total? Total is 0. So it will plus and equal to I, which is plus 2. 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. Now the total is 2. Now from 0 it's 2. Now it's collecting. Now it will go again for 3. 3 is odd, so it will just because the condition is not met, so it will go for another one. It will go for 4. Now because 4 divided by 2 is equal to 0, the remainder is 0. So now it will just calculate there. What is the total? Total is 2. So it will have 2 plus 4. It will be 6. Now my total is 6. Now for 5 it's odd. It will not meet the condition because it's wrong. Now it will take 6. So it's 6. Now if I say it will have 6 plus 6, it will be 12. Now for 7 it will do. Now for 8, the same, it goes until 9. 9 and 10. 10. It is now it's 30. Now see, now it will go for another I because the condition is over here, it will leave the loop. Now see, it left the loop from here because the condition, there is no any other condition, so it will come to from here. You can see from here because I reached my last upper limit, it is 10. Like it's 11 here, but the index is from 0, so it's like here I'm done with this, so it will get out of the loop. So now it's out. You can see it can go inside this one. It came directly here. Now it will be print sum of them. So sum of even number is 30. So if you count from 0 to 10, the sum of even numbers is 30. So this is a function that you made it into Python by yourself. Do you have any question, guys?
So just one question.
Yes, please.
The wording that you are using, is it something standard or we should just
No,
put
no.
the base of our purpose?
You can use it based on your purpose, but only see the colored one. You should have it as it is. Rangai abir kasa kochesta amma digarash kasa irmet nishmo har chi masan total is equal sum jai nek noma variable ek nom guzari nishmo mungit jai ezi kasa inji nishnam nit sum زيك مثلا inji nishnam nit sum فقط ای variable وقتی شما مساوی صفر هر نامی میخواهید میتونید اضافه کنید ای به این معنی نیه که شما حتما ای باشه اما انیش کسا کیورد مثلا range حتى إيران مثلا مثلا جايزة آي كسا مثلا بقيت كي even you can write ذاكرة مثلا إنت مثلا بقيت ذاكر يعني إنت مثلا بقيت ذاكر إيش مهم نية فقط إني API كسا مهمة.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, now if I execute, see, its execution is here, and now see the sum is 30. It's just something that it is dummy value. یک چیزی که مثلا نامی فرعی براش میماند که میگید I for x or for I in NZJ یک نامیه که مثلا فقط اون یک نامی فرعی میدید اما در اصل کسا پشتی سانه کسا ای فور کسا فانکشن میشونه پشتی انا.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
How is it now Python? Do you love Python? Okay, that's perfect. So using range as a counter, so if here also like we did it, like you have for I in range 5, it will give you 0, 1, 2, and just in here you should keep in mind if you have like this اگر شما باز وقتی میخواید بگید for I مثلا in range print مثلا print I. Now if you made, sometimes it is like if I go here it's giving you from 0, 1, 2, 3. I will say no, I will give the first always. You when you write bracket after bracket it will be the first one is your starting initial point. I will say my initial point should be from 3, and I will write comma. I will say go from 3 to 10. Don't go from 0 because I don't need 0. So if I go here now, it's I is equal to 0. It used to be 3 0, but now it's 3. You can see here before if I don't give condition here, if I don't give condition, it will give you from 0. But I say no, I don't need 0. I need from maybe 4. So you can give your first one is your initial starting point. Where should I start from? So I'll say I is equal to 4. So you can see I is 4. And the last one is your ending, the start where you end here. But it will not end because it's 0, index is 0, it will go till 9. So if you are using for 10, you should keep in mind you should write 11 for this one because it will go for, then it will go to 10. If you are right, if you don't need 10, it will go till 9. If I see here, if you can see, now it's till 9. See, now it's till 9. It gives you till 9 because the index starts from 0. So this will be always, the ending will be one less. And now I will say that okay, start from 4 end to 10, but I need 2 steps. So you should jump. And here now it is giving you a misli zina. Yak zina na migrate, do zina migrate. If you don't write, it will take 1 step. But if I say that no, take 2 steps, now it will jump. It will be 4. It will be 4 print here. Now I'll say that jump 1 more. It will give you 6. It will not give you 5. It will give you 6. So it's now 6. If I say okay, jump, if I instead of 2 I can write here, like for example maybe 3. Now it will start is like 4. Now it will print 4. After this one it will jump 3 step. See, it will jump 3 steps, as if you are like something like you are. It's a steer. مثل الزينة اللي كارونه شو ما يك زينة نعمل دوسنا. So first one, keep in mind when you are using range function, the start is like you can give the starting point, ending point, and also step. So here it is what? So range is stop numbers from 0 to 10, but it's always -1, so one less. So you have start and stop, and also step. So it will give you incrementation based on what do you want. If you say that negative, for example, if I say here, maybe I will say that the start should be maybe 10 and end should be 4 and it should be -3. Now start is 10, start is 10. Now it will go here and it will give you 7 because I said -7. So it will be giving you countdown from negative, from down, from up you are going to down. Now it will be 7. So it will print for you 7. So this is how you can play. Like these counters, they are done through this loop. For example, you said 10, 9. This one, it comes like this. So this is how it works. Then you have mutation. You can mutate. For example, you have like 70, 80, 90. I will write a function. I will say that for I in range length of this much, whatsoever it is, increment everyone by 5. How it works, like for example, your grade is not good, so I want to give everyone a number, or maybe I will say that okay, give them 5 extra points because I cannot change it manually with my hand. So I will say that this is my, for example, number is equal to, in here it is like grades, so I can change the name. So it's variable, you can change. So someone has scored 50, the other is scored 70, 60, and 40, maybe 50 again. So I will say that I cannot go and change manually, so I will write a function. So I will say for anything, for I in range of what? This much, because it's a list, so I can use length of my number. Now what should I do? I will say that number and increment every number I, and plus equal to, like I will give 10. I'm very good teacher, so I will give 10. So I will say print number. If I go here, so it first of all it will make a list. So it's a list. So some student A is 50, 60, 40, 50. So I will say for I in range. So it will take the range. So it will start from 0. It will start from here. So it will be 0. See, it was 50 because I said plus equal to 10. So it will give you now 60. Now it will go again here for the second index. It will go here and it will, now it's 1, so this one is here. So it will increment this one, 70. Now it will go to second one, it will go and it will give you 50. It will go another one, so it will do 60. So now it is, and I say at the end, what? Print this one. So it will give you print. Before it was 50, now it's 60, 60, 70, 50, 40, 50, like this. So if I just say, okay, not do even multiply by 2. There is multiply equal to 2. So now I can play with this. It's like my definition. So I have just defined everything. So see, it was 50 multiplied by 2 is now you can see here at the end, multiply by 2. It was 50, it's now 100, 60, 120, 40, 80, 100. So like this, you can mutate the list for yourself while using a for loop inside your function. Guys, do you have any question for now?
No, teacher. Got it.
Okay, that's perfect. So now we are going to another one, loop, while. No problem. I will give you a practice question. We will practice. Now I have an activity also. Okay, we can practice it together. So for now, we should see that definition how it works. Then we can practice more and more. Okay, while a loop lets us repeat some code multiple times. In Python, a while loop keeps running as long as its condition is true. So you will give a condition. I will say that while زمانی که یعنی کار شده تا زمانی که ما پولدار نشدم باید ما کار کنم. این چیه؟ این به این معنیه که ما تا وقتی پولدار نشدم یا مثلا ما میگم تا زمانی که من 100,000 مثلا دلار کسب کار پیدا نکردم ما باید کار کنم. وقتی 100,000 رسید دیگه از بعد ما کار نمونم. این به این معنیه که while function شما استفاده کنید تا زمانی که. So in Python is also the same. You will give a condition. I will say that while I is less than equal to 3, less than 3, I will say print I. Print it and increment by 1. So if I say here, if I go here, for example, I say that I is equal to 1. از اول کسا I مساوی ده یک است. من تا زمانی که I مساوی ده کوچکتر مساوی ده 3 نشده اون پرینت کرده بارم. وقتی که چی کد یک دفعه که پرینت کردی I رو باز اگر یک بود باز 2 شد 2 شد 3 شد تا که مثلا condition میت شد. Okay, how it works? For example, see I have variable I, you can change it, you can put it any name. So I will say I is equal to 1. Now it will give you it will go inside while loop. داخل از این مورا اینو با این مقایسه منه آیا یک کوچکتر مساوی ده 3 هست میگه بله این چیکار منه print I is equal to 1 print کرد این دفعه چیکار منه I یک بود این دفعه I را 2 منه تا که شرط ببینه اوکی نه آیا 2 کوچکتر مساوی ده 3 هست بله it will print. Now it will go to 3. آیا 3 کوچکتر مساوی به 3 هست بله it will go to this one. Now it's printed. Now 4. It 4 less than or equal to 3? No. So it will get out of the loop. So it will not print anything. So there is end of the loop. So this is while you are giving a condition. So you can use while the time it reaches. So as long as its condition is true. So you have a dream. As long as your dream is not or you will not achieve your dream. So you have to do hard work. As long as like while you can use it like this function. While I don't get a car, I will work 2 times in a day, or 2 shifts, 2 shifts in a day. So you have to do 2 shifts or do 2 jobs in a day so that you should get a car. So this is the condition. When the condition is met, then you will not work. Yes, Anahita.
Sir, I also write in chat box. What is
so
here? Yeah.
what is what?
3. You also show on
Shart,
the
yeah.
yeah.
Shart. It's shart condition. شما ممكن تا وقتی ما پولدار نشدم این شرطه.
Is that
Just a second,
mandatory
Fatima.
to start teacher, is that mandatory to start I from 1?
No. You can do it anything that you want from here. But in here it should be 1 because I said I is equal. It will go from there. But you can change it to anything that you want. 3 is the condition. شما چی وقت مثلا میخواید مثلا من کنم تا دار تا صدر برو هر وقت بخواید باز میشه. Now see condition. وقتی در دار رسید اینا مقایسه هم نشد اینا 11 میبینه 11 نشد باز چی کنه. در این سوال که فاطمه باید آی چی شونه از یک شروع شونه بخاطر من شرط نزدم ما گفتم که آی کوچیکتر هر چی قیمتی آی اینج کس مثلا آی را شما از اینج میتونید تقریبا اینجی آی تو میخوای از چی کنی 4 اینا کس آی از 4 شروع مونه ببین آی مساوی 4 اون نظر به خودش میگه آی مساوی 1 قرار میده یا چند اما اینکریمنتیشنش به خاطر ما گفتم که اینج کس یک تا اینکریمنت کو از اون خاطر اگه بگید نه این جمع 2 کو اینج جمع 2 کو این دفعه ببین تغییر این حال سوال از ما در کل کسات چی شد این دفعه آی را مساوی ده 4 قرار داد چای کوچکتر مساوی ده 10 میگه بله این دفعه پرینت مونه now I plus equal to 2 now در جای 4 کسا این دفعه دور میگیره 6 میگیره سوری 6 گرفت به خاطری که ما گفتم 2 قدم بزن این حال 6 میگیره 6 میبینه بعد از 8 میبینه بعد از کسا در میبینه دام کسا مساوی مونه بعد از 12 که رسید ببین 12 اما به خاطر 12 این شرط اساسی نیه اینجا شما از اینجا میتونید مثلا آی کسا یک بگیرید هر رقم مثلا بگیرید ما سوال قبلی کسا یک گرفته بودم Okay,
Got
Fatima?
it, teacher. Yeah, teacher, got it. It was my
So this
question.
is this is the step. We had to step
Yes.
in range also, but in here in y we are giving it in here. The inch ما مثلا بيجي كم قدم بزن يا قدم سه قدم 4 قدم نظر بازو بزن. Okay. Okay, let me go to the slides. There are some keywords that you should know, please. Break. شما وقتی که کلمه را در چی loop استفاده کنید break it stops the loop completely even if the condition is still true. اگر شما مثلا موتور را که میخواید که استارت کنید باید بریک بزنید تا متوقف شنه. این بریک کسا یعنی مو رقمونه وقتی که شما اگر چی کنید اگر بریک خیلی مکان بگیرید موتور دمو جای استارت میشه. یه هم کار بکنه که اگر شما مثلا بریک استفاده کنید مثلا در اینج بریک اگر کاندیشن شما درست باشه او کسا دیگه بیرون میشه زو. اما continue چیکار میکنه skips the current iteration and jumps to the next one. اولیش که همون جایی که هستی مثلا او را چی میکنه نادیده میگیره تا دیگهش موره. در او چیزی که در اول مثلا اگر در 4 هستید او رو نمیگیره در 5 موره. میبینیم پاس کسا do nothing it's a placeholder هیچ کار نمیکنه مثل بیکاران دیگه. Okay, let me go to here. Okay, I will just try to change it to 5. Okay, let's see 5. ببینیم چیه. اول کسا آیش میکسا این نظر به خود میکنه وریبل هر چی بخواید. It's here I is equal to 0. So I just put it here. So while I is less than 7, so it is condition. حالی ببین I مساوی ده 1 شد. اینجا چیکار مونه I را کمپیر مونه. آیا I مساوی ده 2 است؟ میگن نه. چیکار مونه باید پس کی برا جمع چک مونه نیه اینج کسا سه I is equal to 1 پرینت کرد. یعنی مثلا I این دفعه چی میشه 2. این دفعه آیا I مساوی ده 2 است؟ میگه بله. این چیکار مونه پاس هیچ کار نمیکنه. ببین داخل از این لوپ رفت از اینش کسا ببین در داخل از این مورد داخل 6 مورد اما پاس does nothing هیچ کار نمیکنه. اسکیپ کرد باز فقط چی کرد اینالی مثلا آی مساوی ده 3 مساوی ده 3 نیه اینجا 3 نیه اوکی یعنی شد 3 اینالی 4 آر شد آی مساوی ده 4 آیا آی مساوی ده 2 است میگن 4 مساوی ده 2 است نه کتینم الف در داخل الف شد ببین چون ال کاندیشن ما مساوی شد آی 4 مساوی ده 4 است هیچ کار نه کانتینیو کرد. ببین کانتینیو کرد دیگه هیچ پایین نماد دیگه هیچ کار نکرد مستقیم رفت بالا این رو اسکیپ کرد این 4 رو اسکیپ کرد اینجا یال رفت داخل مستقیم داخل دیگه این دفعه چی میشه آی مساوی ده 5 شد مثلا اینجا مقایسه من نیه 5 مساوی ده 5 است میگه بله اما چیکار کنه اینجا بریک فانکشن مستقیم ببین دیگه اگر نه ما گفتم کوچکتر از 7 در حالی که 6 هم میتونه باشه مثلا 6 هم میتونست باشه اما به خاطری که 5 تا اینجا بریک کرد دیگه مستقیم رفت از بیرون شد از لوپ خارج شد از لوپ اینجا چی کنم مستقیم نشته ببین لوپ فینیشد داخل دیگه نرفت دیگه اینجا نرفت در حالی که ما میتونستیم بگیم به خاطر 6 هم میتونه باشه اما چون در اینجا completely stops the loop وقتی شما بریک بزنید مستقیم موتور خاموش کنید این اون کارا مستقیم از بیرون میشه از لوپ وقتی شما بریک بزنید.
And then continue, teacher. Continue. What does the mean of continue?
Continue ای چی مونه اسکیپ مونه اما حالتی که هسته دو حالتی هسته او را نادیده میگیره دیگهش مونه مثلا ببین ما اگر پس برم اگر چی باشه آی اینا مثلا آی مساوی ده 4 شد ببین اینج کسا آی مساوی ده 4 اینج کسا شرطی میبینه آیا 4 مساوی ده 2 است میگه نه داخل شرط دوم میاد الف این مثلا 4 مساوی ده 4 است میگه بله اما ببین چیکار مونه پایین نموره وقتی که کانتینیو شد این 4 را کسا نادیده میگیره ببین مستقیم رفت بالا مستقیم بالا رفت میبینی اینا 4 نادیده گرفت در حالی که این شرط مساوی بود اما نادیده میگیره از 5 شروع کنه
استاد ببخشین در کانتینیو از جای اسکیپ میکنه که همون نمبر برش دادیم یا
اما حالتی قرار دارید او را اسکیپ کنه
got it.
So because now for example just see I will give you example you are full and it's lunch time and you don't want to eat so you will skip your lunch you will go for the dinner so it's the same as continue so you will continue your effort and then you will reach to the dinner maybe you will eat dinner but if you say break if God wants then you can completely break from the world okay
Oh, yes.
break bamai mana diga non nakhri diga. Okay, so now let's go and see a video. There is a video. Okay, I think this video will give you whole. This is all about. Can you hear the voice?
No, teacher.
Yes.
No, is it? Is it audio? Is it okay?
Your voice is clear, teacher, but the video
No,
is not.
the video.
It's
Not
still
sure.
not started.
Okay, let me. Okay, share voice. It's because of here. Now it should work perfectly. Okay, please watch this video and see.
I'm going to be using Python 3.8 for this, along with PyCharm as my code editor. You can just search these on Google and they will pop up immediately. They are free and open source, so definitely do check those out. Otherwise, let's get started immediately with the first thing you should know in Python, and that is how to assign values to variables. So to create a variable, all you have to do is decide on a name, such as item, and then you can just assign it a value. This is a string, and a string is just any form of text for the program to read. And you also need to keep in mind that Python is a case-sensitive language, which means item with a small I and item with a big I are going to mean absolutely different things. And also, a naming convention in Python is to add an underscore every time you have more than one word. So if we say item name, you want to add this underscore over here, and we can just say orange. So now we have a few strings assigned to 3 different variables. Let's go ahead and print first the difference between item and item, just to show you that there is a difference. So we'll go ahead and click on run. And you'll notice it will say banana and apple. Now let's go ahead and print another string, which this time is going to be hello. And we're going to add a plus and the item name. So as you can see, we can actually combine text. And when we print that, it's going to say hello orange. Next, we have data types. So the first one is the integer, which is just any number, and you're going to notice it being written in blue. Then we have strings, which, as I showed you earlier, is just any text inside quotation marks. Then we have booleans, which is just a simple true or false. So as you can see, we can just type in false here or true here. And that's all that it is. It just says true or false. And the final one you should know for getting started is list, which all you have to do is create a pair of angle brackets and insert the values you want inside here. And it can be a mixture between numbers, booleans, and so on. But for this example, we'll just keep it simple and write a few strings. Then if we go ahead and print these, you're going to notice that we will get 2021, text, false, and the list. But let's move on to an example that we want to print these values combined. So let's say name is Mario, the string number is going to equal 22. So you're going to notice 2021 is a blue number and this one is green because this is considered text while this is considered an integer. So what we need to do is actually convert them into the correct types before combining them. So to do that, we can just go ahead and type in print name plus the string value of integer. So it's going to convert the integer to a string so that we can combine these two texts together. If we remove that and only write integer, you're going to notice we are going to get an exception that says we cannot do that. And the same thing goes for the string number. Pretend we want to add the value of 10 to the string number. The editor will be nice enough to tell you you shouldn't do that. And we should just put some parentheses there and type in int ahead of that so we can convert it to an integer and add it.
This part is data type conversion. You can see here, you cannot write a string. You cannot add a string with an integer. So you have to change it to integer.
Easily. Next, let's move on to math. So we will create 2 variables. One will be 10 and one will be 5. And to do math in Python, it's very self-explanatory. As you can see, to do addition, you just need to add a plus symbol. For the difference, you just add a minus symbol. To multiply, you add an asterisk. To divide, you add a slash. And if you want the exponential power, just add 2 asterisks. And you'll notice that if we print all of these, you're going to get a very quick calculator. So of course, 10 plus 5 is 15. A minus B is going to be 5, and so on. You'll get the values that correspond to those operators. Okay, next let's go ahead and create a logic statement. So we're going to use these two values. So is happy is false, age is 28. Let's pretend we want something.
See, false is in here. False is like your boolean and it's always capital. If you see, it's capital and the green color is a keyword.
To happen if the age is more than 21. We'll say print you are old. And if they are not old, we can also type in if the age is equal to 18, we will tell them you are getting old. And if it's neither of those, we can go ahead and say you are still young. And the same thing goes with the is happy statement. So if we type in if the person is happy, we can write you are happy. Else they are probably not happy, so we will just write you are not happy. And when we play it, it's going to say they are not happy because is happy is false. And if we set this to true, it's going to change to you are happy. So the if statement just takes into account whether a statement is true or false, and depending on that, it's going to give the outcome of the values. And the if-else statement is going to probably be your most used logic. Next, let's move on to the for loop. So for I in range of 3, which means it's going to loop over 3 values, we want to print hello, and we can add a comma here, and the value of I. So if we print this, you're going to notice it's going to say hello 0, hello 1, hello 2, because in programming, the index always starts at 0. So if you actually want that to start at 1, you're going to have to manually add 1 to I. So now you get hello 1, hello 2, hello 3. And also, just so you know what range is, we can go down here and we can go ahead and type in print range of 3. So you're going to notice it's going to create a range object, which is going to have the values from 0 to 3. So this can iterate 3 times over that. But you should also know that this works for lists. So we can create a name list and we can type in for name in name list. We can print the name. Next, we have a while loop. So we're just going to type in I equals 0, and while I is less than 5, we're going to increment the value of I by 1 each time it goes in this loop. And finally, we want to print the value of I. So what you should get are 5 values printed out, just like this, because as soon as this statement becomes false, it's going to exit out of this loop and just terminate the program. But a reason to use this is because you can create an infinite loop, such as while true, and that's never going to be false. And inside here, we're going to type in user input, and that's going to equal an input that says enter something. And if the user input is equal to the string of 0, then we're going to print we are done here, and we are also going to break. And what break does is just cancel the loop, which means if we type in 0, this loop is no longer going to be valid and it's going to exit out of the program. Otherwise, it's going to loop forever. And if we actually play the program, you're going to notice that finally we can add some input. So
you can see here in here if you write while true. So یک چیزی که میگه در حالی که درست باشه او کسا ادامه داده میره تا اینکه مثلا چی گفته که اگر مثلا ما 0 تایپ کنم بعد از بریک کن اگر نه ببین این چقدر مثلا ادامه
we can
داده
type in 10, we can do 2, we can type in whatever that is, but as soon
as که 0 که اد کرد بعد از کسا چی شد بریک از داخل از لوپ شد اگر نه این کسا ادامه استمرار به خاطر که ما گفتیم که while true این به معنی که وقت تا زمانی که درست باشه میتونه امکان داشته مثلا تا مثلا چقدر عدد میتونی یا هر چیزی میتونی اضافه کنه بری اما وقتی 0 داد باز بریک کرد.
As we type in 0, it's going to exit the loop because it will reach this break statement and the program will finish. Moving on to functions. To create a function, all you have to do is use the def keyword and just name the function however you like. Of course, I'm going to use the underscore naming convention, and this function is only going to be used to say hello to the user. So here we can go ahead and type in print hey there, and we're going to insert the name. So you might be wondering, what are functions and what do we use functions for? Well, functions are just used to reuse your code in many different instances because the main point of programming is to reuse your code as much as possible. You want to maximize how often you can reuse the same line of code without having to rewrite it. So for example, now we created a function that says hello. We can type in Mario and we can also use it again and we can type in Luigi. And when we run the program, it will say, hey there, Mario, and hey there, Luigi. instead of writing this statement twice, we were able to just use one function to do it multiple times. And one thing we should cover also on functions is pretend you have a lot of functions you need to create, such as get internet and run game, something such as that. And you don't really have the logic for it yet, so you're going to notice that these are empty. If you run the program, you're going to get an error. But Python has created this keyword that is called pass, which essentially just says there's nothing in here, we accept that, and your program is still going to be able to run regardless of having no content inside the function. Now, when we tap on run, you're going to notice there are going to be no errors because the program is going to understand that we provided the keyword pass, which just tells it that there's nothing there and it accepts it. But this is very good for creating the blueprints later in case you need to write everything your program should do, but don't really know how to do that yet. Just insert the word pass and it will save you a lot of trouble. And finally, we're going to go over how we can use the try and accept block. So for here, we're going to create an input and it's going to say, please provide a number. So now we're going to go ahead and type in try, and we're going to try to print the value plus the integer of the number that we get from the user. And if that doesn't work, we're going to print that that is not a valid number. So the way it works is it tries that something like 10, and it's going to add 10. So it's going to say you shouldn't do that.
Okay. Did you understand?
Please stop, sir, here in the blue table. Here is process finished with exit code 0. Why that come?
It's another function used try and accept. Try and accept because that's not a valid. Because قفتها مثلا شي رقم هي function دي جاية try. قفتها زماني كي مثلا عدد باشا إضافة دبور مثلا نجي منه. Let me see.
Because it's going to go to the accept block and it's going to execute whatever is inside there. Of course, if you write something that throws an exception inside here, you need to try with another try and accept block. But if we go ahead and run the program now, we can write something like 10, and it's going to add 10 to the...
Because it's an integer, 10 is an integer, so it will give you 10 plus 10, 20.
Value. But of course, what if we write something such as Mario? Try adding...
So if, because it's wrong, because this is a string and your is integer, so it will give you this one. Because it's not working, so it will say this is not a valid number. So it will give you a tension, or you can say some what we say اختارية. So it's just like this one, a flag. Okay, in Python we say flag number, so it's a red flag, so it's just showing you that there is a problem.
Mario to 10, and the program is not going to be happy because you cannot convert Mario to an integer and then add it to 10. So it's going to say you shouldn't do that, but don't worry because we have the exception covered, and our program will say that is...
Because if you don't write except in there, then the program will stop completely. Because but in here when you use except, so it's not giving you an error. It will just skip that Mario, this Mario. So that's the thing. Okay. Do you have now some basic understanding of Python?
Oh yes, teacher.
Yes, this video was very effective for us.
I taught you in 2 days. It was not effective. This video was, yeah. Okay, kidding.
No, it was the result. You just mentioned the beginning, and it was just the collection of your thought.
Okay, that's why I put it in here. So at least no problem. This video should be helpful. Okay, I'm kidding. In class activity, now you have a class activity. Please go to your Google Drive. Now you should just do some activity. But keep in mind that we are having short of time. You are here.
Teacher, please
Yeah?
do it like group activity here.
What should I do?
We have to do group activity, not class activity, because most of us still now don't know how to work. And also for myself, I installed the Python setup, and when I download, I couldn't install actually last night.
So
I'm
should I
not
do it?
sure.
Should we do it together? These questions?
Oh yes, teacher. Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's do it together. Let's see how it works together. Okay. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
That's the good thing. Okay, we can do it, no problem. So there is an activity questions. It's written, write a program that asks the user for their age. So you will write a function, not a function, you will write an input, and you will ask from the user that what is your age. If age is less than 13, you will say print child. If age is 13 to 19, say print teenager, and else print adult. Okay. Adult. What is adult? Let me make another one, or no, the same. Okay, let me save this one. Activity 1. It was activity 1. Let me download the activity. And let me open a new one. So I will just create a text here. What is the text? I will say here, right? So I will say that this is my question. Write a program. So what should I do? I will, first of all, I will say age. I will give a variable and I will answer this question. Ask the user about their age. So I will use an input, and as you know that age is an integer. So I will say int. I will write int, first of all int, because it should be integer, and I will should take an input. For taking from user any input, so you'll write input function. So you'll say that and write something here. I will say enter your age. Look at this. This much the Google Colab is very good. ببین خودش کسی کد نوشتم رو برایش پیش از اینکه مثلا شما چی کنید به خاطر که بسیار مثلا اینج ای آی و دیگه زیاد چی این فانکشن ها میبینید مثلا گوگل و جیمینای مثلا شما میتونید همراه با جیمینای کسی صحبت کنید در گوگل کولاب. یعنی ببین ما مستقیم پیش از اینکه مثلا چی کنم خود از اینکه تمام چیز رو آورده. ببین if age is less than 13 print child if چیه تمام شد. اما ما خودمون نوشتم. اوکی ما میگیم که if اگر age look at this is less than 13, I will say less than 13. What should I say? Print child. يعني بدون شرط دیگه چیه؟ گفته اگر مثلا بین 13 تا 19 باشه من میگم الف age is greater or equal to 13 and age is less than equal to 19. Then I'll say print. What should I print? Teenage. And on the غير صورة else print adult. ببین ليش ما function نوشته here as it will take an input from the user. User will write their age whatsoever. If it is less than 13, so it will be a child. If it is between these ones, so it will be a teenager. Let's run and see. Now if I say that my age is maybe 15, so you said teenage. If I say like 12, it will give you child. If I give another thing like 22, so it is an adult. So this is your first question. Why you are laughing, Shukriya?
You look 15.
Oh, you mean okay, no problem. Nowadays everyone hides their age. Okay. The other one is that suppose, like, let me get another one. So it's the same. Suppose you are grading. شما یک grade مونید چی grade دارید به این چی کار مونید که شما مثلا if the score is greater than equal to 50, check if 90 is excellent or something. So you will just write enter your score. شما یک از یوزر کسی یک سکور میخواهید و دوباره کسی چک کنید آیا مثلا بزرگتر از دو اینج نستیج دو if the score is greater than 50 check again. It means که یک مثل یک if دیگه استفاده منیم برای شی که اگر مثلا 90 است excellent باشه در غیر صورت past and اگر مثلا کوچکتر از 50 باشه به معنی که فعله. So I will just write here score and I will write I use look at this. ببین چقدر تیزه خودشون برایشون کسی وقتی ما تبال نوشته نگده اسکور نوشته نگده یک کسی جوابش داده شما چون این از این مثلا
Teacher, I love it for the final exam.
Yeah, it's not only this, like even in GitHub when you write something, so it will give you the code. So there is Copilot. یک اپلیکیشن است به معنای کوپایلوت به معنای یکی که شما کمک کنه وقتی شما که بخواید نوشته کنید خودش کس به شرطی که گفتم این شما میتونید از چت جی پی تی نوشته کنید به شرطی که بفهمید که چی است ما مهم فهمیدن چیه این شما میتونید از چت جی پی تی کسا بدینم کسا مثلا برایشون بدید اما کوشش کنید که خودشون بفهمید که چی کارش داره این از او خاطر اگر نه ببین حتی مثلا اینجا کسا مثلا ask Gemini اینجا کسا اینی مثلا چیه مثلا what I help you build مثلا how can I install مثلا اینجا پرسان شاید همین سوال بدیم let's give it to this one will it give you answer or no let's see it's working that much otherwise it's giving you okay let's see how it works let's write it here ببین وقتی شما مثلا چی کرد I will complete the code مثلا ببین ما چی کردم گفتم اینجا باید این رقم شده ببین برایش کدا رو اگه من این اکسپت کنم accept ببین خود تغییر داد من نشان نکردم خود از کسی چی کرد ببینید مثلا اینجا همین سوال دیگه را ما پرسان کنیمش اما فهمیدن مهمه مثلا how can I help you I will say go for this and in here
Teacher, see, when we understand how to work everything in Google Club and Python, and we don't have enough time to work and to work each by one, on that time we can get the Google Club assistants to work faster. Yes, teacher?
yeah the thing is that you should understand it's new you are new to Python for you it's the thing is that you should understand the concept فهمیدن موضوعات براش مهمه then later on you can just use like I said to you that AI is there Google Colab is there ChatGPT everything but the thing is that when you are going to present to someone you should understand that what you have done
yes
yes Anahita please
Sir, I wanted to practice same time with you. But the problem is that the Python I installed in my laptop is very different and it doesn't show the same page as you show here. So
okay,
I
go
really
for
need
Google
your
Colab.
Yeah, if possible, if you give me time now or at the end to share my screen and you
at the
see
end.
that, yeah.
Anahita, at the end I have a lot of plenty of time I have at the end, okay?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay, so I will just write it. I will try to write myself, but the code is written so you can see. I will say input integer and I will say input and then I will say enter and a score. So I will just now ask from my user and I will say first condition if score is greater than equal بخاطر یا 50 باشه یا بزرگتر از 50 باشه چیکار کو and دیگه check again شرط دیگه هم چیکو ببین که مثلا آیا این اسکورش کسا بزرگتر است نه اسکور بزرگتر و مساوی در 90 باشه و چیکار کنید print excellent در غیر صورت گفته else اینجی else یعنی شما وقتی که نوشته کنید یعنی چیزا باید متوجه باشید که در کجا این غذا نوشته کنید اگر اینجا نوشته کنید یک معنای دیگه داره ما به خاطر ما میخوایم که این شرط که چی شد بعد از در غیر صورت ایشونه از اون خاطر باید دتا از اون نوشته کنم یعنی مثلا ایرا من اینجا میتونم else نوشته کنم اینجا دیگه else اما این else دیگه نمیخوام ما میخوایم که برای ازی ببینه شرط اولی ما نوشته کنم else and failed So you should know the order. Okay, I will just give any score. It's 90, 94. You can see it's like, let's go and check it in here in Google Python. You will understand better how it works. So score, I will just ask a score, so I can give like maybe 60. I will submit score. Now it is, my score is 60. It will compare 60 is greater than equal to 50. Yes, it will go to my second look. If is it 60, just a second, 60 is greater equal to 90. No, it will go to else portion. It's passed, so it's written passed. Yes, Fatima.
Teacher, look at the if second if score 19. The else the first else is for that. Yeah, am I right? And the last else is for the first if score.
Yes, yeah? That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, for example, if I see execute and if I say like 40 and submit, now see, it will compare with the first if. If 40 is greater equal to 50, no, it's wrong. See, it will come to this one here. Now it's failed. So you should keep in mind that where you are writing the else. So the first, this one, this else is for this function, and this else is for this function.
Great, sure.
Okay. We'll go for the third question. Yes, please.
استاد همینجا شما گرفتین که اگر نمره بالای 50 بود دوباره گرفتین که اگر نمره بالای 90 بود. خب ما اگه بالای 50 بگیریم بس نیست، کفایت نمیکنه که او اکسلنت شود.
نه، بخاطر که ما میگم که نه گپیه که ما میخوایم که اگر 50 گرفت به معنای کامیاب شده. ما میخوایم که ببینیم که آیا او بالاتر از 90 گرفته یا نه. اگر بالاتر از 90 گرفته بود اکسلنت. اگر مثلا ببینید let me go here and write visualize. مثلا ای گرفت، مثلا ما میزنم بالاتر از 50، مثلا ما میزنم 70. درسته نه؟ ببین وقتی ما 70 کنم ای کسا 70 بزرگتر مساوی 50 میگه بله. اینجا رفت داخل از این میگه آیا ای 70 بزرگتر مساوی 90 است؟ میگه نه. ای به این معنی که اکسلنت نیه، او فقط کامیاب اجاره شده، مثلا کامیاب شده. مثلا شما میگید که پاست. اینجا پاست. اگر مثلا شما میتونید در این کس یک شرط دیگه مثلا در جایزی، مثلا ما میگم که شرط بندی میتونید کنید که مثلا just a second.
Teacher, like today's schools grade, like in Afghanistan right now, they writing grade A, grade B, grade C.
Yeah, so it's A, you can write A, you can write B. Now I will say, see here, now it's greater than 70, it's B. But if it's greater than 90, it's A. If I will say another elf, I will write here another elf, maybe 60. So it is C. Now you can visualize. Now I will give here 70. No, let me give 60, something that it should give you C. Okay, let me give 55 first of all. Let's see 55. Now it is the first condition is met. 55 is greater equal to 50. Yeah. Now it will go to this one. It's wrong. It's not. It will check the other condition. Is it? No. It will come here. Is it? No. It's passed only. See, passed. But if I say, let me give condition to maybe 78. Now if I see here, the first condition is wrong, but the second condition it's greater, so it is B. You can see here B. But only it can be A when you have above 90, maybe 91. Now this condition is met, and now you are printing A. It is A. This is how it works. Did I answer your question, Fatima?
Yes, teacher. If we have list of what is this number and name, teacher, how can we write
this
their
is the list. You mean the list for this one? For this one, you want to have list.
No, she means that there is some students like Mariam Fatima and Zahra. They have different numbers. They have different scores, and then they count.
So for plenty of, so
It
for
was
better,
like a Victor.
with the list, you have to make it as a list for this one.
Yes. Instead of entire score, there would be a list.
So you will change your condition. Then you have to change your condition here. Okay.
While
No,
we
four.
four.
Yeah. For example, I have. Let's see here. Okay, let's go. You have like student. Student is like a list. You will give a list of student. Maybe you have Atifa. You have Atifa, and the score is maybe 90, and you have, okay, let me make a tuple because this, now see, now I'm using tuple. بخاطرك ما نمی خواهیم که عدد عاطفه دیگه غیر بدیم بخاطر که او چیز گرفته اگر ما لیست دیگه میتونستیم داخل لیست بدیم اما بخاطر که این عدد این شماره از چی هست از عاطفه دیگه نمیخوایم چنج کنم از خاطر مثلا فاطمه یم گرفته مثلا ببخشی فاطمه 80 it's just a number and then we have who is here okay Shukuria is مثلا گرفته اینجا
100.
No problem, just as an example. I know that all of you will achieve 100, it's fine. Just as an example. So now it's a list for you. Now I will say that for name بخاطر ما نام دارم and score and student داخل ازی چیکار کو print کو اول یا مثلا print نکو مستقیم نشته کو من میگم که نامش نشته کو if score is greater equal to 50 then چیکار کو نشته کو که and also دیگه شرط بود if score is greater and equal to 90 درسته؟ انالی چیکار کو ایرا چی کو print a الف سکور کسا ما 80 داریم اوکی بزرگتر از مساوی در 80 باشه ایره نشته که print b در غیر صورت نشته که else مثلا print past انالی شما اینجا ببین ما اینجا نشتنم else در غیر صورت کسا چی کو اگر چیزی نباشه failed اوکی نشته کن print failed. Okay, let's see here. Now I am using list. So أول كسر list جرمنا بيبين list يا أول كسر فاطمة عاطفة فاطمة شكرية yeah. الآن تشكر من داخل زيمورا student 4 name نام شو ميجرا عاطفة and score چنده 90 يرمي بنا. Okay أول كسر أورت براي شيء عاطفة يعني عاطفة میبینه که آیا عاطفه چیکار کرده اسکورش کسا 90 آیا 90 بزرگتر از چی هست 50 میگه بله باز میگه اوکی در داخل دیگه کندیشن مورا آیا این 90 بزرگتر مساوی ده 50 است میگه بله اوکی and now it's print print کرد این دوباره مورا تصری فاطمه ببین این شد فاطمه ولی چی فاطمه رو میبینه که فاطمه چند گرفته آیا 50 بزرگتر مساوی ده 80 ببخشید بزرگتر مساوی ده 50 است yes so it will go here. Is it greater? No, it will go to alif. Now it's printing B. Now for Shukriya, it will go now for Shukriya, a list. Shukriya and the score is like 50. Now is it equal? Yes, this condition is wrong. This is also wrong. Else passed. So it's passed. اگر مثلا یک نفر دیگه ما بود نامی مثلا XYZ. Let me write a tuple. So now you can see that the usage of tuple also here. The tuple is like 40. It's me, Zakir. So I scored 40. So now you can see here, now there's the 4 list, Atifa, Fatima, Shukriya, Zakir. It will go here, go till here. Now it will be passed. Now it comes to Zakir. Now see Zakir. Now Zakir does not satisfy the first condition. It will go directly to failed. So now it's failed. Atifa, did I answer your question?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
You are welcome. So this is how it works. Okay, let me put this on also. It's a very good question. Let me put this on also part of your here. I can put it here also. You can go later check it. Okay. Okay. Now if you see here, now see, it will give you all A, B, C. It's Atfa is A, Fatima B, Julia pass, Zakir failed. So it's just like here. Okay, let's go to our second question. We are also running out of time. Third question. We will have these questions and then we will have our break. What does break mean? Okay, write a function maximum of 2 A and B that returns bigger of two numbers. شما دو عدد رو میخواین کمپیر کنید که کدامش کلانه A کلانه یا B مثل ریاضیات هم. و چیکار کنید باید فانکشن استفاده کنید. گفته که فانکشن diff فانکشن استفاده کنید. من میگم که okay diff I look at this. Look at the good thing about Google Colab. You see it's giving you all the answers. I will say maximum of two numbers. So I have two parameters A and B. ما دو تا پارامتر دارم یکی A و B. چیکار کنه که من میگم if اگر A کلانتر بزرگتر از B باشه چیکار کو return A else در غیر صورت return B. Now let's see. I will ask like print max of two numbers چند و چند مثلا یک کسته باشه 5 و B تو باشه 10. ببین یه کمپیر کرد اول میبینه که آیا A بزرگتر از B است میگه نه در غیر صورت B را ریترن کرد به خاطر که اگر مثلا شما در جای از این 15 میگرفتید و رن میکردید A این دفعه 15 شد B 10 شد میبینید که این 15 را ریترن کرد B A کلانتر از B. This is how it works. Do you have any question for this one, guys?
No, it was clear.
It was clear. Yeah, it's just like comparison. In mathematics, it's just comparison. Okay. Now in here, we have done for one. بابرای جفت کردیم این دفعه طاقه پرسان بوده. گفته که use a loop to calculate the sum of all odd numbers between 1 and 20. شما از 1 تا 20 رکست جمع کنید. عدد طاق جمع کنید و مجموعش میبینید که چند میشه از 1 تا 20 رو. خب اول کس ما یک چی میگم مثلا میگم که یک خالی یک odd مساوی است به یا مثلا یک عدد اول کس فکر کنم سم ما کس مساوی به صفر چی نیه مثلا ما چی ندارم اول صفر. Look at this. Okay, it's giving you answer also. So I will say for I in range چند تا چند یک تا ببین گفته between 20 اگر 21 اگر 20 رو بخواید خودش در بر بگیره باید 21 نشته کنید اگر میخواید که 20 نگیره باید تا 19 رو میدید اما من 20 رو مد نظر بگیره اوکی 21 چون 21 اینجا نمیشه اما تا 20 میرسن if اگر I تقسیم دوش نه و باقی ماندهش کسا مساوی 10 صفر نباشه اینی کسا چیه مثلا نشان میده که مثلا اینی کسا به صورت ایه که باقی ماندهش مثلا باقی ماندهش که اگر تو تقسیم چیکنی باقی ماندهش کسا مساوی 0 نشنه با چی کار مونی؟ در وقت sum plus minus I و آخرش کسا چی کار کن؟ اینی print sum استیران کنید باقی مانده 100 میشه میبینیم در چی؟ visualization کم بهتر میبینیم. Okay, let's run and see. اول کس 0 1 2 3 ببین میتر مثلا چی مونه آیا 4 تقسیم نه این باقی ماندهش کس چی نشد این دفعه 5 آیا 5 باقی ماندهش مساوی 0 نیست بله درسته بازی 5 جمع 4 مونه 9 والشاشة میبینه شاش اشتباهی باز افت را میگیره افت باقی ماندهش مساوی صفر است نه این درست است عدد طاقه با زیر جمع مانه 15 این رقم تا که برسد عددی 20 so as یک this you should calculate it will give you 100 sum is 100 so this is a function that you wrote it in very fast in a very matter of 2 seconds last one is the last activity is that what is the last activity? The last activity is that count a program, write a program using while to calculate down from 5 to 1 and then print first off. شما مثلا از چی من count down نشتم که 5 4 3 2 1 آخرش کسا کریسمس هپی کریسمس یا اینج کسا blessed of من نشتم هپی نیو ایر جایزی شما میتونید چی برای از چی استفاده من count وقتی تا شرطی count مثلا تا جایی که میرسه اون مثلا میتونید count مساوی 5 به خاطر گفته که 5 باشه همون while زمانی که شرط ما count ما بزرگتر و مساوی 1 باشه باز print look at this it's giving you the answer count and در این صورت چیکار میکنید count کسی اگه در کمش نباید منفی مثبت 1 به این معنی که اگر مثلا 5 4 4 1 مثبت منفی اینجا شما مثبت منفی میماند اینجا منفی که ماندید به این معنی کمش نماره اگر مثبت بانی اضافه شده ماره اما به خاطر ما میخوایم کم این پایین بیاید از خاطر منفی نشتن و آخرش چی نشته کو print happy new year I will not write lots of happy new year now let's see it in here in visualization now if I visualize this one you can see 5 like 5 is here now it will be 1 will be less than this 4 it will print 4 4 3 2 1 and now it's 1 is complete there's nothing so I will say happy new year so this is happy new year so this is how it works so this one was your activity do you have any question guys so far someone got it
No, thank you.
how is it do you love Python now
Oh, yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher, but
Python
it depends on this, that please share these activities that you are done.
I
Just
will
save
share
it
it now
and
I will share it with you
okay,
now
in WhatsApp
okay
group. Okay, thank you.
okay just give me some maybe 5 minutes we will just cover some portions then we will have our break and then we will come and start another lecture okay guys sorry for time because we are running out of time but we have a lot of things covered and I will try that I should give you as much as possible about this one okay now we have file a file is a collection of data stored on a computer like you have a stored data like you have oh there are some questions let me see the questions I think at first yeah okay I can't install it so please share the video link here okay I will share to you lots of discourse in one day there are not this is not much just this example you should learn then you will when you will start your coding then you will see how it is works okay so we have text file we have .txt we have CSV file comma separated values stored tabular data like you have CSV file you have XML it is XLSX or XLS spreadsheet of Excel sheet it's Excel sheet you have JSON file it's .json so this is the ending or you can see through this one that what is it bean dat image like PNG and GPG and also PLK it's like a special Python file to store data objects so use special ones that you will do by yourself so a file is a collection of data stored on a computer usually in a permanent way on disk files can store text numbers images videos or other data and each file has a specific format extension that tells how the data inside is organized so if you txt it means it's text SCV, it's like SCV file, or JSON is .json file. In Python, we use handling techniques: open, read, write, and close. So we have open, read, and write, close, and a special library like CSV, pandas to create. So we can open a file, we can read a file, and we can write a file, and we can close the file in Python. How? It's like here. You will have a function with open. With open, you have your file, for example, Excel example.txt, and it's R. R stands for read. So I will say with open this example.txt file and read it as file, and content file.read. So it will just print the content, it will read for you. If I say with open, so for line int, it will give you line by line, it will read for you. And also for CSV, you have another libraries that we were discussing is about pandas. So you say import pandas as PD, and then you say pd.read CSV, and then you can read the CSV file and you can see how it works. You see this in a while. Let me see if I have a Python file. Let me open my Jupyter for being easy. Terminal. Jupyter notebook. Let me show you how it is working here. Okay, let me open somewhere. There should be a file. Do I have to access lecture for? Okay, I have here one file. So it's XML. So I will go to documents. I will go directly to a web project, and in here I have here. So I will just create here because I don't want to give path name or something. So I will just directly do. So I will just give here import pandas SPD. I will just run this code, let it run, the time it runs. Okay. Now I have this file. What for this one I should write? I will just say that df some name, and I will say this PD because I said SPD dot read Excel sheet, because it's Excel sheet. I will say read Excel. If it is CSV file, so I will say read CSV. So, and I will give the name of my file. So let me see here. Just a second. Let me give a small name for this one. Let me copy and paste. Let me write a very small one, world. So I will go to my here. Now I will say it's run here. I will say PD any name, or you can say Excel sheet is equal to PD dot. Now you can say, use the function PD read Excel. Read Excel. And what is the name of the? I will just give the name of my file. It is world. Was it capital? But we keep in mind that it should be okay. Then I will let me see. Okay, it's not the name is capital. It's CSV. It's not Excel. It's CSV file. So I will say read, comma CSV. It's CSV file. If I run this now, why it's not? Where have I created it? It should be. Let me give a path for this one. Let me see the path. The path. Let me go to my file here, and I should give complete path name. Maybe I'm somewhere else and this is somewhere else. R. Okay, now see, let me see why it's not giving me here. Oh, okay, got it. So it's here. If I run now, so you can see I did world.csv because it was CSV file. I was thinking it's something else, so I wrote world.csv. Now you can see that you can just write anything that you want. Now my Excel sheet is here. Let me see. Okay, I will say print. Okay, let's write here maybe pd dot head not pd Excel name of the one Excel. It's not Excel sheet but dot head. See, now I can have access of here. Now I can have access. It's not Excel sheet, it is file I will write because it's now you can see here I have the 5. I can see now the my is written. If you have like read CSV, if it is Excel, so you'll say read Excel file because my one is CSV, so it was here. So you can have read dot or I can see there is some function, so you can say file dot tell. So I can see the last 5 of this one and the last first of this. So you can see this is my. Let me print this function so that you should see all of them together. Print dot head and print. Now you can see, so this one is my first 5. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is my the last one. You can see this is my the last portion and first portion of this one. So you can see that if I set 5, it's default. I can set 10 of this, so it will show you 10. So you have 10 rows for the first from the first call of your this CSV file, and the last 5 is from your last portion. So if you want to see, you can say head and tail. It's just a function. So you can just write import pandas. So there is a library pandas. So you will just say pd write Excel sheet. So it will give you here. And for writing, for example, if you say with open XML, you will say write as file. So you can write anything that you want to do it. Do you have any question, guys?
Teacher, they are our own file or?
Yeah, use your own file because see here, I have my own file here. So this is, okay, let me show you what was inside. You can see the first 5 is here, like it's here. This is about Afghanistan. And if I show you here, see Afghanistan in 2008, this is the first one. You can see this one. So it's 3.72. If I open here, you can see 3.724. This one is all about your first row. So this is your how to read your file. It's about your file. And then after reading the file, you can do anything that you want to find out from here. What you want to do, you can do whatever you want. You can have file.summary. What is it? Actually, summary. Okay, so there should be some maybe another thing. What was it? Yeah, so you can have max. So I can see that this country file, this one here in 2022, 2020, this one was the maximum. So I can see the maximum, minimum. So I can do now on my data. I can do analysis. We can see it in the next class. And we can make graphs out of this, and how we will make we can do it through this portion. Okay.
Oh yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, now you have you can go and have your break. Like, please become fast. Then we can. How many? How long will you take?
20 minutes.
No, 20 minutes too much. Maybe 10 minutes, please.
Yes, teacher. 10 minutes is enough.
Okay, let's save the exit Python so we could download. We need on our own also. Anahita, now you can share. If you don't have work, I have time. I can go through your work. Okay, let me. Okay, others you can go. The recording is there, so you can see what is the problem with Anahita. Close this one, Anahita. Welcome. So you have your Python. Can you close Python?
I have this one, but I couldn't bring the page that you are working on it. I think it's
Okay.
different.
Can you close this one?
Yeah. Here you can see I got this one.
No, I cannot see it. That's the problem. I can see only your one page. So you have shared your only one page. Can you share your whole screen?
Okay.
You have to reshare your screen.
Is it okay now?
Now I can see. Yeah.
Yeah. This one you can see.
No, you can go to your. Can you go to Python? Go to this one. Close this one.
Okay.
Close your file. Close your file.
Okay.
Okay. Can you go to now Google Chrome? Now can you go to another one? Another
Okay.
cardboard Python. Okay.
Yeah, I was just searching.
Okay, it's very too much. Okay. Can you write Google Colab?
Google.
Colab.
Can
Space.
you see?
Space.
Okay.
COLAB.
See? Okay. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click on this first one.
I don't know. How can I remove this?
It's fine. It's fine. We can just wait a second.
Okay.
It's working.
Okay.
Now you
Okay.
can have new notebook.
From where?
From there, it's written new notebook down. Down. New notebook.
Okay. From here.
Yeah, now you can do it from here. One of the ways that you can practice this codes. Now I will give you I will send you this code, and you can just run this code. Let me give
Okay.
you.
So it will be online, right?
Yeah, you can be online, and it will be in your driver. You can can you say can you write print hello world or something so that you should know that it's working.
Here.
Yeah, just write something 2 plus 3.
Teacher, I can also share my screen that I...
Just a second, Mariam. Marmar, sorry. Just let me help. I will come to you. Okay, Mariam. Marmar.
Okay. What should I write?
Print قوس واسكو قوس بستكو نشتكو hello world or something.
بدون space.
Yeah, بدون space.
Okay.
Now quotation قوسك.
Okay.
نعم بدون قوس رفتيتو داخل قوس quotation نشتكو quotation نشتا نكو بمعنى कि inverted quotation ده أو شيء بلده ذيك statement نشتكو.
نمیفهم استاد.
Okay, let me give you.
قوسک دو تا ناخونه بالا ناخونک بزن دو تا طرف که میایه یک دفعه بزن هر دو طرف میایه ناخونک بان نه شیفت بگیر همراه اونمو اپوسترافی را که میزنی.
Okay. It's quotation. The name is inverted. Okay, hello. But I just check in the chat.
Okay.
Just copy paste that one.
Okay, همراه از اینا. من اینجا پیست اپشن ندارم. تو اینا پیست آپشن ندارن.
So write down خود نشتكو 2 plus 2 plus 2 دو جمع دو.
Okay. درست؟
ران
بله.
ران کو
انتر.
انتر نه شیفت انتر
درست.
یا شیفت انتر یا اونو علامت پالیش هست میتونید از اون استفاده کنید. کار میده. شما میتونید اگر نه یک چیز دیگه برید مثلا داخل پایتون برو، در غیر صورت پایتون برو
از کدام قسمت؟
در براوزر یک چی تیپ دیگه بگیر این خلاص این میتونید استفاده کنید ها نشته پایتون دانلود
امی اول.
اها برو داخل پایتون دانلود ایمیج برو تو این اینستال کردی نه اینستالرش نه
یا مایل گرفتم.
بیا پایین بیا پایین بیا اها
میبینین بسیار زیاد است.
این پایین بیا پایین بیا پایین بیا یعنی 13 ش بگیر مثلا از 13 یگانش بگیر از 3 پوینت آن مدعیش بگیر پایین بیا نالی برو چیکو پایین بیا پایین بیا پایین بیا اوکی ویت بال او قدم پایین ندیگه بس یک دقیقه یعنی ویندوز اینستالر 64 شده ریکامندد نه اینج پایین اینج ببین ویندوز اینستالر 64
اوکی 64 ایره میگین؟
ویندوز اینستالر 64 بال
درست.
اها
درست.
یک دقیقه Your internet is faster than mine.
بله استاد.
I said your internet is good.
Yes, I have good internet and electricity.
استاد کامپیوتر من خاموش میشه.
Okay, okay, Ansheko, I some marmar. Yes, please go on.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
so much, sir.
No problem. Marmar.
Okay, dear teacher. I share my screen.
Yes, please share your screen. Can you tell something?
Okay.
Exercise. Okay. Yes, please. I'm
Do you
not,
have my screen?
not yet. It's coming. Just a second.
Okay. Yes, I have also. Do you have my screen now?
Yes, I have your screen now. Yes, please.
Yes,
Bibin,
I also
یک دقیقه.
install Python.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's fine. Python است صحیح درسته؟
اینا رو هم کار کردم استاد. Hello Python. It's right.
It's right, but this one is wrong. هیچ کس اشتباه نوشته که ایرا. خب بیا در کلب بیا. ایر بسته یک دفعه. خیره. خوبش آفرین یک چیز دیگه. مریم صبر کنید دقیقه. اینج ببین
دیگه
یک
اینی
اشتباه
جورم
کلانی. اشتباه کرده دق ایندنتیشن. فاصله ندیده. این هیچ کس بعد از بالای ایف که برد بالای ایف کلیک کو ایف
همینجا.
اول چی فاصله بده یا اینالی شاید مساویش داشته فاصله شی صحیح رن کن نالی یک دقیقه این پرینت را کسا پرینت را بالای پرینت چی کو کلیک کو یک دقیقه شکریه
با
پرینت
print.
چی کو اور دا اول ببر پرینت را دا اول ببر
داول ببرم.
منظورم مطابق با خط ریترن نشته نه ایره د چیکو ما نمیتونم اکسس I cannot just a second I will give you this code ما شما کد میدیم این رقم یا امیر خود چیکو نه یک دقیقه نشد امیر امین جی یک دقیقه خدا کنه کجا شد اوکی پوزر صاف کو پوزر پایینی رو نشته صاف کو رن کو یک بار شاید اشتباه نده اما احتمالاً چیکو رن کو شیفت انتر به خاطر ببین پرینت نکرد به خاطر که یعنی پرینت کسا باید در اول خط پورا چیکو سپیس بیگ سپیس ده بیگ سپیس صاف کو ایرا صاف کو صاف بیگ سپیس ندی پشت صاف کده برو اینا رن کو اینا سه رن کو نه سه بود کنترل باز پاس برو بیگ سپیس یک دیگه اینا رن رن کو نه باز اشتباه دی برو داون
استاد یعنی شیفت انتر کو شاید چقدر
شیفت انتر باید کنی نه باز دوباره اشتباه دی برو دوباره مونجی نه صحیح همون صحیح مرمر صحیح است دوباره برو کار کو کو انتر بزن ایره چی صاف بور پاس بور اول خط بیک سپیس یک دیگه شیفت انتر دو تا نه یک تا نه کنترل زد
باشه
کنترل زد باز کنترل زد باز یک کنترل زد اینا لیکسه درست بود یک تمام گم دیگه باز بور یک دونه پاس
صحیح شد
نه شما کنفیوزین انتر بزن یک دفعه دو تا بور بیک سپیس دو تا
یک دو
بس اینا چیکو شیفت انتر همزمان
انتر همزمانی است
مانه غلط جواب داد
15
فهمیدی؟
درست شد مشکل در فاصله بود استاد که باید
بسیار مهمه indentation is very important guys see your friends made this mistake because it's very important
اوکی دیر تیچر
با خاطر فاصله اگه ندین اون مو رقم چی میده ایندنت بس وقتی که ایرور میده شما ایرور رو بخونید که مثلا مشکل در کجا شما نشته بود indentation error so you should go to and find out where did you made a mistake okay yes okay now just a second Mariam شکریه just a second یک دفعه شما مرمر چی کنید شما انشیر کنید
بله استاد
انشیر کنید
یس مریم از تو چی مشکله
استاد می فرمول را که دادین من میره گوگل کلاب باز کردم میره باش کار کنم اما کار نتونستم
میکنه چرا نمیکنه اسکرین شما تا هنوز نامده اما میبینم آمد اوکی
اینا میبیننش باشه از اینجا من پس سرچ کنم
شما هم مشکل ایندنتیشنه به خاطر شما مستقیم کپی پیست کردین پرینت را چی وایل بور پایین پاس بور نه او صحیح آی بین
باش من پس سر نشته کنم
آی کلان به خاطر اینجا آی کلان نشته دی اورم باید آی کلان نشته کنی
درست
وایل بور پاس بور پایین اینا رن کو صحیح رن کو
درست
ایراد به خاطر که ای آی باز اینج کسا ای آی رم خورد نشته ده او آی دیگر هم کلان کو
ای آی باید کلان بکنمش
رن کو I is less than equal to اوکی یک دقیقه
لاین دو مشکلش چی است لاین دو
خو این آی چرا آی کلان که در خط دو نشته دی او ریزه کو آی را
این ریزه کنمش
اینجا ای آی دیگر هم خورد کو در خط سه
کلگیش خورد
نه
کلگیش خورد
خورد کو کلش خورد
اینم خوردش میکنم
دیگر هم خورد کو اینجا
اینم خورد میکنم و دیگر هم خورد میکنم
مش مهم نیه خورد رن کو یک دقیقه شما یگان چی مشکل داره وای
استاد می پرنت باید پایین مثبت نباشه
پرنت به نظرم
print
Yo
kalan
print it
nishtak
from
de.
your white taraf yara.
Print kalan nishtak de. Print kalan nishtak de. Fasla save بود جای save بود.
درست.
برو دجاج بس کی رن کناله.
مشكلة است در لاین دومی است میگم.
نه صحیح باز چیکو مریم دجاج بور دبیوش خورد کلانه. وای کسا باید
استاذ فكر ميكنا من ايش اشتباه داري
انا رانكو
قومي ده مصدقني كوميش باید خورد
نه خورد نه کیورد کسا باید مثل خود چندی باشه. اگر کلانه مثلا فکر کو true چیش کسا کلانه. اگر کلان بود کلان نشته. اگر خورد بود باید خورد نشته. این کیورد ده. این پایتون کسا اینا کسا بیلدین فانکشن داره. درسته؟ اینا فرق نداره. این دیگه آیا تو مثلا کلان کنی فرق نداره. یک نام دیگه بدید جای آی نشته کو x. او فقط تو شرطه بندی مونی. مثلا نشتم نه که x اگر مساوی ده یک شونه این رقم شرطه بندی مونی. او دیگه فرق نداره که تو چی میخوای نشته کنی.
درست. یعنی هدف تو نیست اگه وقتی یک حرفش کلان گرفتیم کلش باید کلان بگیریم. اگه او رو خورد گرفتیم دیگرایش هم باید خورد بگیریم.
نه یعنی رنگ میبینی رنگ تغییر کرده. این کسا کیورد این در داخل پایتون کسا خود چی کسا جا جنچه باید این رقم باید نوشتهش نه. دیگه هیچ فرق نداره. یعنی کیوردزا کسا باید نوشتهش نه. مثلا یک دقیقه من شما یک وقت بدین تو اسکرین خو چی کو انشیر کو.
درست باش
کی شکریه یک دقیقه صبر کو ما چی منم ویلکم تو یو. اوکی I will come just a second. اینجا ببین let me this one Python keywords. یعنی بعضی چیزای پایتون کیوردز اینا هسته که میبینید اینیا باید رقم شه. اگه خورد نوشتهش نه. اگر دو خورد اگر مثلا اینجا مثلا اینجا ببین اینجا وای ببین خورده. ما اینجا کسا بعضی جایش کسا اینی کلان تیشی باید این تی کسا کلان نوشتهش نه. اگر شما خورد نوشته کردید اشتباه میده. مثلا من نوشته کنم یک دقیقه کجا شد گوگل کلاب. Okay, let me write here. While مثلا while مثلا true کسا true ما این رقم نوشته کنم بدون کپیتال. print hello. ببین ایرور داد خاطر که true is not defined. اگر ما تیر کلان نوشته کنم تو رنگش هم تغییر منه. ببین رنگش هم تغییر کرد. به این معنی اینی کسا خورده اما این کلانه باید نظر بازون باید نوشته کنی.
درست است فهمیدم بخیر.
Okay, that's good. Now we are. Yes, Shukriya, please go on because we are. Yes, Shukriya.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I have PyCharm installed. And please tell me that the library is defined or not. The library added? How can I know?
Python packages. Go to Python packages. Down.
What?
The point of Python packages.
Packages?
The point.
Is it added or not?
یک دقیقه شما یک کار کنید این صاف کنید اما فقط اولیش بل باشه. نه کد را کسا صاف کنید دفعه. یک اولش بند باشه اولش فقط باشه که ما ببینیم که ایران میشه نمیشه.
This one?
No, it's fine. No اما اول خد اول. رن کن. از بالا رن کن. Okay, it's working. So just write print. مثلا نشه 2 plus 2.
Print?
Print قوس 2 plus 2. Run.
Again run?
it's giving you 4. See, it's your PyCharm is working, so you can just write code after this. Ashmo Carmine, so yeah. Maybe option though.
Okay. Also the same day?
You can,
It's working?
yeah, you can write, yeah, it's fine. 2 plus 2.
Yesterday you mentioned that a notebook. You added a notebook in Jupyter, but
So you have
mine is
PyCharm. So
PyCharm.
it's fine. It's fine.
Should I add notebook or not?
No need. PyCharm is also the same.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to change. Python is.
About the Google. Okay.
Yeah, you can use from here also. Google Colab
about
also.
the notebook.
Huh?
It's not working for me.
Why?
But this is working.
It should work. No, Google Colab should also work. Can you go to Google Colab? It should work for you also. Can you write? Okay.
Yeah.
There's an error URL. Okay, go back first of all.
What?
خلاص go. Okay, open Google Colab. Just write another one. Open. Okay, just close. Write Google Colab from the beginning.
Okay. Next one.
And Google Colab. Enter. Okay, this one, first one. Okay, here, Google Colab, yeah. Your client does not have. It's a strange error. Can you go back, please?
What?
Can you go back? Back. Don't close. Go back.
Back.
Can you come down? What are you using? Are you using Chinese one?
Should I use this one?
No. Just a second. What is the problem? What the problem? Can you go up? You are using Chinese one, I think. You are with China. Okay, open.
This one?
Or
this one?
Any of this. Open on your one. Notebook, yeah. Click. There is a strange error. Okay, we can check it later after the class. I don't know what, but it should work because your place might be, there is some restriction in your area. The mushkil is the shishma.
Oh, yes.
There's the problem.
Okay.
You can unshare now.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. But you can use PyCharm. Your PyCharm is perfect, so you don't need Google Colab.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Oh, we are running out of time. Are you here, guys? Everyone?
Yes.
Oh, yes, teacher. We are here.
Sure, we are.
Perfect. Okay, because you are a little tired, let's go and have some fun. Let's see how it works in real world. Let me go if I have one data, and it takes just like 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. I will see how much you know fun part. Okay, let me open a file. Okay, so there is a game. This is a game. Just imagine it's a game made of from these things that you have already studied in 2 days. There is an input random. چیزی random مثل شفال منافقات براشون وياك وقت داده time زمان که مثلا input time شما میبینید ويجي كذا print function شما خودش مثلا نشتغل هر چی دلش میشه نشتغل print ایرا یا اورا print I will ask a funny question بس برای 2 ثانیه کسا ای کسا وقفه میگیره وقتی ایر print کرد بعد از 2 ثانیه کسا باید استاچونه تا کی چی Now we have a dictionary animals, we have a name, and we have value for this cat, we have a hint and also a value. So what it is that you can see here there are a lot of like animals, but there is a hint. Each one has a hint. So this is a dictionary. Then we come as a score. We have a score from 0. When we start a game is 0, and it has 12 rounds. So you can change it into 10 rounds. So you can have 10 rounds. ده انا مثلا ده سوال اش مخصوصا من هم زمان 1 2 3 4 5 تا و اسکورش کسا جمع کنم ورا گفته for round number in range از یک تا انمی راوند از اول شروع میشه تا مثلا 10 یا 12 هر چقدر خودشون خواستین مثلا print راوند مثلا نشتم نه که راوندی اول بلدیشون فقط نشتم نه print و چی کار کنه راوند نمبر فقط نمبرش نشتم نه و انیمال را کسا رندملی از بین از یک کسا انتخاب کنه خودش انتخاب کنه مثلا snake cow unicorn kangaroo whatsoever it will also print the animal hint print کنه مثلا برایشون باز input میگه what animal am I میگه کدام حیوان مستم فقط برایشون hint میده مثلا I am clever in this you should say which animal is it چی میگه باز اینا کسا شما شرط بندی میگه if اگر guess تو مساوی the animal نام اگر چیزی که تو گفته و او مساوی دامزو باشه هر دویش یک چیز باشه اگر تو if you said cat it is cat so it should say correct you are an animal genius it will also print so you can write anything you want it's just a print function then it will also add the score it's because it was 0 now it will add because you said 1 correct so it will add into the score 1 elif is here if guess is not the animal and length is 3 less than 3 اگر شما یک حیوان نام میدید اما عدد حروفش کسا کمتر از 3 نباشه then any print کو it should print like this that's too short to be an animal یک حیوانی نیست که مثلا 2 حرفه باشه try again next time یعنی پیام برایشون میده اگر در غیر صورت elif guess is not animal اگر animal نباشه and guess is like this that's two word اگر شما دو دانه چی بدید مثلا نوشته کنید که shark and frog یا shark frog شما that's two words او دو دانه لغت is optional and I said one animal شما باید یک تا و این ایموجی کسا مطرح else مثلا اگر در غیر صورت کسا شما کسا بگید که بخشید جواب شما اشتباهه بازی برای یک ثانیه وقفه میده و آخر چیکار مونه در آخر کسا print game over print میشه و اسکور میبینه اسکور مساوی در راوند اگر اسکورشون اگر 12 تا جوابشون 12 تا صحیح بود شما میگید که you are the king of the animal kingdom یک تا اشتباه دید میگید smart اگر شما 11 گرفتین یا 10 گرفتین هر چی گرفتین you are a clever fox so it's just like a function it's just a reward for you if it is greater than 2 اگر شما دو تا سوال مثلا بزرگتر از 2 یا 3 4 تا سوال دارید not that slow but steady مثلا خوبه دیگه else اگر شما در کل تمامش که اشتباه دادید you are totally wild try again آخر چیکار میشه your final score کسا پرینت کنه و also نشته کنه thank you for playing who is that animal now I will run this one and see what happens did you understand
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay, that's perfect now you can come as a group I don't know really most of them so the first round one see round one him I say ba and love staying in a group which animal is this
Sheep.
everyone should take part everyone should take part yeah Ustad Goswan the answer is Goswan
Yes.
just a second please let me make it small because I don't know why it's too okay so let me write sheep now see what is the answer correct you are an animal genius was correct I swing from trees and eat bananas
Monkey.
Take part. Okay, monkey.
Okay.
Okay, now see, it is saying that correct. I don't have legs, but I still later into trouble.
Snake.
Okay, snake. Okay, let's see, snake. Yeah, you are right. I have strips and I'm great at sneaking around. Strips. I have strips and I'm great at sneaking around.
Octopus is it? I have strips. Octopus.
Maybe.
Octopus. بختار كيف I have strips.
Anyone else?
خرگوش. Or we can say turtle.
Okay, let's write turtle. Octopus. Which one?
I think octopus. Strips.
Okay, let's for this fun game. Octopus. octopus like this, yeah? Okay, octopus. Let's see whether it's correct or no. See?
Wrong.
What animal? Octopus. No, I was a tiger.
Okay.
Oh,
Listen,
tiger.
so it's just a game. So you can make with this small, this much if and if. I'm just showing you how to make a game, and you can do this much work. So I am loyal, cute, and steal your food. I am loyal, cute, and steal your food.
Dog.
Rabbit.
Fish.
Let's see.
A
Fish?
fish or fish? Yes.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit is not in our food.
No, I was a
I
dog.
was a dog. I was correct.
Yeah, I was a dog, Mastan. I have a built-in backpack for my kid.
I have a belt and backpack for my
Cat.
Kid.
No, mas jak
Cat.
ci zagasek?
It is
I have a
found in
belt and
Australia.
Oh, jak ci se no mas Kangro niet zit?
Yeah, kangaroo. You correct. You are animal genius. See, kangaroo. So it still was dog because I have used random. So it is giving you randomly. It will give you a question. Okay, I weigh and run faster than your Wi-Fi. Which animal was?
who is deer?
Deer.
Deer, teacher, or خرگوش, teacher.
Khargosh. You don't know the story of rabbit. You don't know the story.
Yeah, we don't know, but it's not real.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay,
It's
it's
too
a
much
game. It's a game. Okay, deer. Let's see. Was it deer or no? No, I was a horse.
I think cheetah.
No, it was a horse. So I jump high and sing after rain. Which animal? I jump high.
Frog?
Frog?
Donkey.
After rain, donkeys? Okay, let's see. Frog. It's correct. You are animals. Who was it? It was correct. Frog was correct.
Me.
So why did I cross the road? To get away from you. Why did I cross the road? To get away from you. Which animal is it?
Cow?
Cow?
Maybe.
Hen is it?
Let's see. Hen. Oh, I was a chicken, not hen. Chicken.
Oh.
So see, now it is game over because I said 10. So it was 10 round. Now it's 10 round done. Now not bad, slow but steady. So it's your score is 6 correct and out of 10. So that's playing who is that animal. So this was your score. So at the end, what I wanted to is show you is that with this much of time that we have, like you can use print function, you can make such games. Print, like dictionary, you have some dictionary. Okay, cat is like I pure when happy and ignore you 90% of the time. Now that's a time because cat ignores you. I'm loyal in this one. Elephant is I never forget and I might step on your car accidentally. I never forget, but I might step on your car accidentally. Okay. Unicorn. So this is how you can work. So this is how you can make a small game for yourself or while you are playing. So you can come up with an idea and you can do it later if you want. Okay. Okay, let me put some class activities before I should forget. I will put the fun part also here, okay, for you. You can see and you can just understand what is it inside. Activity 1 and activity 2. So this one is the answer of activity 1 and activity 2. Okay, you can please go through and check it. Okay.
أقصد ما تقدر كده جوجل درايف download me كمان ومنور هذا جروب واتساب مروان بكمان.
Okay. Okay. So this is here. Now we are done with Python. Please work with yourself about Python. If you have any question, you can come up and we can do it together. Okay. Okay, let me go with this. I'm done. Let me delete this button. I don't need this one. Oh, it's open. Okay, let me do it after. I think we have 30 minutes, but we will be out of time. But we'll try to cover some of the topics. Then we will do it later tomorrow, on Monday. The rest with statistics. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah. So please work with. Why it's giving that one big? I don't know why it's too big. I need it small, but it's okay. So intro to probability foundations. So this is your lecture 3. I was thinking that I would cover it all, but I think we will not be able to cover. Let's see, no problem. But we will not rush. We will not rush. We will go steady like a turtle. We will be a turtle, not a rabbit. Okay. Learning outcomes will be basic concepts of probability, conditional probability and independence, random variables, PMF, PDF, CDF. So these are some of the topics that we will cover. We will try to cover. As you know that some of the topics might take a lot of time, so I will just say the core things and then you can do it by yourself over the weekends. Expectations and variance and also core probability distributions. So before we go into this one, please, if you have any idea, you can share your idea. What's the first word you think of when you hear probability? And also, just a second, also, do you think luck is real or just probability we don't understand? Yes. Let me make it a little smaller. Yeah, Mahjuba.
Okay, teacher, thank you for giving this opportunity. For the first question, what's the first word you think of when you hear probability? As I think that probability, it means the chance of happening something. While something happened, this is called probability. And also we can call this one whenever we are unsure about the probability and also the outcome of an event, it is called probability because it may happen or maybe it may not be happen. Just we can consider as an example, tossing a coin. This is an example of probability. If we choose a coin, there are two possible probability. And here we have maybe we have two outcomes. One will be a head is as likely and also to come up as a tail. This is called probability. And also in case in question 2, do you think luck is real or just a probability? We don't understand. As I think based on my understanding, I think luck is just a probability. For example, when we are just in case we are considering this as mathematically, it means that probability we don't fully understand about this one. And also if we consider this one as a psychologically and also culturally, like is the way of a human making sense of uncertainty. Just they think that some events are beyond our control, that some things that we cannot control it. We can say that this is just luck, but it's not luck, just this is a probability. Just imagine we are having a jar full of colorful balls. I think it means that we have one red ball and also we have 99 black balls or maybe white balls. In case when we are trying to pick one balls, maybe most of the time we have the black one, not the red one. But if we pick one balls and we take the red one, it means that that's a probability. This is not a luck. Just this was a probability that maybe there was a chance of 1 up to 100. We have one chance to have this red ball and 99 chance to have these black balls. This is called probability, not this luck.
Okay, good. Well done. You just answered everything. Yes. Mahjuba, well
Yes.
done. Aisha, I think you are very good at probability. Okay, Aisha.
Yeah, but just the issue is that teacher, because now I'm taking my MBA, and one of my subject is statistical. Just I know this information from that one.
Yeah, because you are like doing with money. Money is a probability whether you will earn more or no likelihood. Okay, good. Aisha.
Thank you, teacher. And the first word I think of is a chance or likelihood. For example, when flipping a coin, 15% chance of getting hits. And in the second question, I think luck is just probability, but we don't fully understood, or luck seems like misunderstood probability.
Okay, good. Yeah, you are right, Aisha. Okay, good. Mariam, yes, please.
Thank you, sir, for giving the chance. For the first question, what's the first word you think of when you hear probability? I'm also agree with my other classmates. Probability is the possibility of happening or not happening of something or an event based on the previous data that we have it. And also, do you think luck is real or just probability? We don't understand. I think which 96% it is just probability, but in 4% is luck is sometimes real. Because sometimes without having no probability or no possibility, something happens unexpectedly. But most of the time, the probability and also providing the facilities and also some field for that, it's so much necessary to happen something.
Okay, good. Yes, Shukriya, please.
About the first question, probability is something that is happening in the future, but we don't know about it. That is it yes or no? But in the second question, luck is not real. It is a probability that we don't know.
Good. Nuria, yes, please.
Thank you, teacher, for the chance and the answer to the question. What is first word you think? In my opinion, probability is, as my other classmate says, the possibility of as when something happen or maybe not. It's just about probable, or that is perhaps we are not sure and we just maybe predict about something, and it is probability. And the answer to the second question, I don't think that the luck is real. I think this is also like probability. We're not sure that maybe when we receive the luck, it is also happen for some people. But for me, I never receive any luck. But maybe some other receive it, and I think this is also probability. Thank you, teacher.
We wish you all the best. We will try that you should be lucky and win a lottery. Okay. Thank you, class, for your answers. I think you answered most of the. You answered everything. Like, let's see and let's move on. I think some of you are very to the point and perfect. Okay. Probability basics. So, as you all mentioned, probability provides a systematic way to measure the likelihood. So, there, what matters is likelihood of events and model uncertainty in real-world situations. It helps us predict outcomes, assess risks, and make better decisions in fields such as finance, medicine, engineering, and everyday life. Example is the probability of rolling a 6 with a fair die is 1/6. So you can see you have like 6 sides. If you roll a dice to get a 6, it's 1/6, or the same, it is equal. Chance of drawing an ace from a deck. Do you know what is deck? Any idea what is deck?
I don't know. I just heard it.
Deck is qita.
Okay.
From a deck, it's like you have 52. Deck, it means that you have like hukum. You have 52 of this one, and S is the A of in deck. So S is qita. So what is the chance? So you have 4S, so it is 4 divided by 52. So it's 7.7%. So you have 7.7% that you should get an S in a deck of 52 cards. So you can see here the usage is here. Predicting future trends helps estimate the likelihood of future outcomes based on the past. So based on your past data, if you are here, so you will see that what will be my fourth quarter. whether I will have like profit or I will lose or something. So you will just see the likelihood of the outcomes and estimate it. Measuring uncertainty calculates risk and variability in data-driven decisions. So you'll see even if you open a shop or if you have a business or something, so there is a risk behind this one. So you will just always measure the risk and uncertainty, that how much will it be, I will be able to succeed or no. Powering statistical models forms of the basic confidence intervals, hypothesis testing, and regression. So this can be used in hypothesis testing and also in regression and other ones. Foundation of machine learning algorithms. Many machine learning models rely on probability to make predictions. So if you are using a machine learning, for example, naive Bayes, so in there it's all about probability of occurring that event. In naive Bayes, it is just you'll see the probability that how much is it possible that you will have, like you will succeed or you will not succeed. So most of the machine learning models, they rely on probability behind it, works with probability. It's just like building on the top of probability. So key probability terms. First one is experiment. Experiment is a process or action that leads to one or more outcomes. Then we have outcome is a single possible result of an experiment. We have sample space, the set of all possible outcomes of an experiment. So if you have like, if you roll a dice, the probability of is sample space is 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it could be one of them. Event is a specific output or outcome or a set of outcomes for a sample space. For example, if you have like a coin, if you flip a coin, so if it is like the sample space is heads or tails, but the event could be head or could be tail, one of them. Or it could be two of them at a time if you flip 2 or 3 coins at a time. So sample versus compound events. Simple event is contains only one output, like heading, like flipping one coin, you can have head or tail. Compound event is like containing 2 or more outcomes, getting a head or tails in multiple choice. Or you have 2 events occurring at the same time, like you have a dice and a coin. You flip one of them, so you can get a head or tail from your coin, and 1 from 6 you can get from your dice. So it can be compound event at a time. So we have sample space as here all outcomes. So we can show the symbol is like this, and event is like A or B. You can see A or B. If you roll a dice from 1 to 6, one roll is 2 or 4, 5. So you have probability to get even number is only 2, 4, or 5 is 6. Oh, sorry, 2, 4, 6, and it should be less than 3 is 1, 2, 3, and less than equal to 3. So you have 1, 2, or 3. So we have when complements outputs not in A. Those outputs that you don't receive, it is a complement for this one. For example, if you flip a coin, if you get head, the complement will be tail. If you roll a dice of even number, if you get 2, 4, 6, the complement will be 1, 3, 5. So you can see here that the probability outcome of sample space is equal to 1. It should be always 1, and it is greater than equal to 0. And if you get probability and its complement, it is always equal to 1. So probability of an event is if an outcomes are equal likely. Number of outputs in A divided by total number of outputs. For example, rolling a dice, probability of getting an even number. Since you have like 3 of this one, 2, 4, and 6, so it's 6 divided by out of all is 6. So it is 3 divided by 6, which is equal to 0.5. So the likelihood of getting an even number in rolling a dice is 0.5. Whether it could be 2, it could be 4, or it could be 6. So you can see here, like flipping a coin, the total number of outputs is 2, and the probability of getting is 1/2 of head or 1/2 for tail. So it's 50-50. Then if you go with the other ones, you can get into, like if you flip 2 coins, it could be head or tail twice. So based on this one, the probability will be changing based on the number of events that you are doing it. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
No, teacher.
No. Perfect. Now we can see a video. So to better understand, I will show you a video. Maybe you can see. Where is my video? Probability blessings.
Hey guys, it's Mark from Ace Tutor.
Can you hear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
If you are struggling with probability, this video is for you. Over the next couple minutes, I'm going to be giving you a quick background and high-level description of probability. And then in future videos, we're going to dive deep into some of the trickiest and most popular concepts in statistics to help you ace your class. So overall, probability is an incredibly powerful tool that we use every day with or without knowing it. Whether you are a calculated poker player or a professional researcher, or even just looking outside to see whether you should bring an umbrella or not, we all use probability all the time. At its core, probability is a branch of math that we use to calculate the likelihood of certain events. To see how it works, let's look at one of the most common and simple examples of probability: flipping a coin. Now, if I were to ask you the probability of flipping a tails, most of you would intuitively be able to tell me that it's 0.5 or 50%. But how did you come up with that? To see where this comes from, let's look at a simplified formula for probability. To calculate the probability of a random event x, which we can write like this, you would find the number of possibilities that satisfy that event or condition, and divide it by the total number of possibilities that exist. So for our coin example, to calculate the probability of getting a tails, we know that there are two total outcomes possible, either a heads or a tails, so that becomes our denominator. Then we know that there is only one of those possibilities that would satisfy our desired condition of flipping a tails, so that becomes our numerator and gives us the same result of 1/2 as before. And if we were to do the same thing for calculating the probability of flipping a heads, we would get the same result of 1/2. Now, although this was a simple example, it provides great insight into the rules that all probability follows. The first rule says that the probability of any and every event must fall somewhere between 0 and 1, with 0 being something impossible, like me trying to figure out my girlfriend's thinking, and 1 being something that's absolutely certain, like you smashing that like button to help support us making these videos. Anyway, the next rule says that if you were to add up all the probabilities of all the different outcomes of a certain event, the result will always equal 1. Which makes sense. If you perform some action, there has to be some outcome. For the coin example, there are only 2 possibilities, each with a probability of 1/2. And if you were to add those up, you would see that it does equal 1. Finally, the third rule is written like this, where this little c represents the complement of A, or the probability of A not happening. So this says, if you take the probability of A happening and the probability of A not happening, it must equal 1. Which again makes sense, because for any given outcome to an event, the outcome either must occur or not occur. There's no possibility of a middle ground where it does and doesn't occur. So that's the basics of probability. In future videos, I'll be going into much...
Okay. Oh, I think now it should be clear for you, yeah? Okay, that's perfect. So then we have some basic probability rules. Non-negativity, probability of an event is always greater than equal to 0. It can never be 0, minus negative time. So if you have probability -2, it means it's wrong, or minus something. So probability normalization is that probability of the entire sample is always 1. As here you can see that if you calculate all of your events, event A, B, C, it will be all equal to 1. Additivity for disjoint events, if you have 2 events cannot occur together, if you have E intersect F is equal to empty, then the P union F is equal to PE plus PF. So this one is additivity of disjoint events. Complement rule is probability of a complement of an event is the probability of not occurring is equal to 1 minus probability of occurring. And addition rule is general basic for any two events occurring E and F. You have probability of E and F is equal to probability of E plus probability of F minus the intersection of probability of E and F. So we can see it here in maybe let's see a video for this.
So let's talk about 5 basic rules of probability. First, for any event A, the probability of that event is going to be greater than or equal to 0 or less than or equal to 1 within that range. So as a few examples, maybe the probability of tossing a coin and getting heads is 0.5 or 50%. The probability of getting rain is maybe 0.3 on a given day, or the probability of us winning a basketball game, maybe that's 0.7. Now, next, the sum of probabilities for all possible outcomes is going to be 1. So if we toss a coin and get heads, maybe the probability of that is 0.5, plus the probability of tossing it and getting a tails is 0.5. You add those together, you're going to get 1. Or let's go back to the basketball game. The probability of a win, maybe that's 0.7, and a loss is 0.3. We add those together, we're going to get 1. As the third rule, the probability that an event does not occur is going to be 1 minus the probability of it actually occurring. So it not occurring versus actually occurring. So maybe the probability of rolling a 6-sided die and not getting 1, that's going to be 1 minus the probability of rolling a 1, 0.1667. So 1 minus that probability is going to give us this value. That's the probability of not rolling a 1. We could also look at it in this example, the probability of it not raining is 1 minus the probability of rain. Okay, so that's going to give us 0.7 is the probability of not raining in this example. Before we talk about 2 more rules, let's note something about multiple events. So if we have an event A and B, those events are not disjoint if they can happen together. They can happen at the same time. So let's say we have a deck of playing cards. If we pull one out, that card could be both a 9 and a club. They're not disjoint, they can happen together. Disjoint events would be they cannot happen at the same time. So you flip a coin, you can't have both heads and tails land on the same coin. So they're disjoint. Rule number 4 is when disjoint, the probability of getting A or B is just the sum of the individual probabilities together. So if we're interested in knowing the probability of, in a deck of cards, pulling one out and getting a 6 of clubs or a 10 of diamonds, one or the other, we just add those 2 probabilities together. We have 52 cards in a deck. One is a 6 of clubs, one is a 10 of diamonds. We add those 2 together. When they're not disjoint, what we do is to get the probability of A or B occurring, we add the 2 individual probabilities together and subtract the probability of them happening at the same time. So let's say the events are getting a 6, and there's 4 6s in a deck, or the probability of getting a club, and there's 13 clubs in the deck. We add those 2 together, the individual probabilities together, and then we subtract the probability of them occurring at the same time. There's only one card in the deck that is both a 6 and a club. So if we add them together and subtract the likelihood of having at the same time, we get 16 over 52. That's what we do when they're not disjoint. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click to subscribe.
Okay. Any question, guys?
These videos,
Yes, Fatima?
these videos that you are sharing is the best. We learn a lot.
Okay, that's perfect. Yes, Fatima?
Teacher, I couldn't get exactly how they count and the percent of probability was happening or wasn't happening. Is it a clear rule for each happening or not happening?
Yeah, there should be a rule. Just a second. Let me go to here. Let's go to this video again. Okay.
So let's talk about A. Less than or equal to getting rain is maybe tossing a coin and getting
here,
heads.
Probability of getting head is 0.5, which is 50%. So if you flip a coin, شما coin اگر بالا پرتا کنی یا خط بیا یا شیر 50 یک قانون داره یا باران مثلا حساب مونه مثلا 0.3 احتمالا مثلا دیگه چیزاش مد نظر گرفته حساب مونه یا مثلا بردن داره.
Teacher, sorry for interrupting you. For Queen, we have an idea that it's real. It's 0.5. Yeah, it's the probability of happening or not happening. But for rain, how we can count that?
So for rain, you will count the other factors, like if it is like sunny or no, that there is humidity or
the
no.
Weather.
The weather, yeah.
Got it.
Everything, the factors will be counted, and then at the end, like for example, winning a game. So it will see the player, okay, whether the player is like the team is Real Madrid, okay, why the probability is high? Because they have good players. They have like good mentors. They have like coaches or something like this. All will be counted at the end. If you see with the, for example, if you count the probability of Brazil and Afghanistan, and you will see the resources, the training session, the players, everything. They will say that okay, the chance winning Brazil's winning chances is much higher than Afghanistan's football team, or the same as goes to with another one. So they will calculate everything, like the techniques, the coaching stuffs, everything. Yes, Hasina, please.
استاد میشه من در فارسی بگویم؟ مثلا ما در پانتون خوانده بودیم زمانی که امی سکه را پرتاب میکنیم به بالا یا شیر یا خط که احتمال وقوع ما اگر ممکن باشه 1% و اگر ناممکن باشه 0%. مثلا اگر در اینجا سکه را پرتاب میکنیم میشه 1/2. اگر 1 تقسیم 2 کنیم میشه 0.5. اگر ضرب 100 کنیم یعنی احتمال وقوع است که شاید یا شیر باشه و یا خط. به این شکل.
Yes, you are right.
یا اگر احتمال وقوع ممکن است 0% بارندگی باشه یا 1% که اونمون 1% منظورش از 100% بارندگی.
Yeah, the highest will be 1, which is 100%, or the lowest will be 0, which means that it will not be negative. So whether you will get, it will be between 0 and 1. So the percentage will be based on this one, probability. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, you are right, Hasina. Fatima, for others who didn't get, how did they calculate this 4 divided by 52? شما یک قطعه دارید، یک کارد بازی قطعه دارید که 52 دانه قطعه داره اینجا. چند دانه 6 وجود داره؟ 4 تا. 4 تقسیم 52 تا اینجا. چون احتمال داره 6 چی باشه، قلب باشه، 6 خشت باشه، 6 پشه باشه یا 6 دیگه چیه؟ قره. 6 تقسیم 52 جمع چند دانه پشه داره؟ 13 دانه پشه. 13 تقسیم 52 ده. منفی از یک ده احتمال داره که مثلا چون ایش 13 دانه پشه را حساب کرده در اینجا، اما شما یک دیگه دارید که 6 پشه باید از او حذف کنه، به خاطر که هم در اینجا حساب شده هم در اینجا حساب شده، باید از او خاطر اون منفی کرد. یک تقسیم 52. This is the rule.
و استاد اگر برگردیم به سوالای آیس بریکینگ، پس هیچ چیزی از روی چانس نیست یا همه چیز
the thing. So that's why I said that. So that's why I said to you, some of your friends, they said that no, it's not about, it's about probability, the likelihood of an event. وقوعی مثلا یکی مثلا پدیده هایش باعث میشه که مثلا گفتم مثلا احتمال داره فاکتورهای وجود داشته باشه. There can be sometimes manipulation. بعضی وقتا میتونه که مثلا کدام کسی مانیپولیت کنه، شاید نام را کسی یک رقم سیاه کنه یا چی کنه که نام از او بیاید، او قسمت نیست، او از یک طرف کسی چی شده. اما اگر واقع چی مثلا اگر فیر باشه، احتمال برنده شدن هر یک کس مساویه. اما از اینکه مثلا تو بگی که بعضی جاها کسی قلابکاری مونه، so they do some fake or they train the machine or somehow that they should give favor to their friends or themselves. So that time it's not probability, that is unfair game. But if there should be fairness inside this one, so it could be probability. So there could be sometimes that some people that do unfair works, they will have a coin which contains only head, both side is head. So it means the probability is 100%. So there is no any probability inside this one. It's just like unfair. But if it should be a fair coin, that's why we say fair coin. به این معنی fair coin به معنی که مثلا هر دو طرفش کسا درست باشه. So, or there should be like if you have a dice and you have just tried that you should tilt somehow that it should give you only 3 or 6 or something that you want. So it's not fair dice, but it should, if there is something fair, so it's all about probability. Okay.
Oh yes, sure.
I think others, they are feeling bored. Are you feeling bored, guys?
No, teacher.
No, it was
teacher,
great.
the
Yes.
lesson is really interesting for me.
Okay, that's perfect. So we have another one is event operation. اتحاد. Union is اتحاد. The event that either E or F or both occur. يجي مثلا اتحاد شيء يا E يا E تمام شو دربر بيقرا. إيرو اتحاد ممكن. Example of a die E an event 2, 4 and 6 and number is greater than 8. So اگر شما یک کوین داشته باشید چی یک دایس داشته باشید که عدد جفت داشته باشد 2 4 6 و همچنان شما بخواید که عدد بزرگتر از 3 باشه 4 5 6 به این معنی که وقتی او رو اتحاد کنید از بین از چی میشه 2 4 5 6 همایش کسا در بر میگیره. این 2 از اینجا آمد 4 از اینجا 4 در بینش کسا مشترکه و 6 و 5 اتحاد شد. اگر شما بخواید اینترسکش کنید با دو زمان کسا شما فقط میبینید که دو اردو ست کسا باید وجود داشته باشه. چون در اینجا 2 وجود داره در اینجا وجود نداره به این معنی که چی اینترسکشنیه. به این خاطر شما میتونید که این را حذف کنید باز 4 به خاطر که در هر دویش وجود داره 4 را نوشته کنید و همچنان در 6 وجود داره so it is 6 here. So the intersection is the event that both E and F occur at the same time. هر دویش همزمان در هر دو ست کسا وجود داشته باشه موجود باشه. اتحاد کسا میتونه یا در E باشه یا در F باشه یا در هر دو فرق نداره به خاطر کل سه در بر میگیره. اما در اینترسکشن کسا هر دویش کسا باید وجود داشته باشه. Complement, as you know, all outcomes in a sample space not in E. هر چیزی که در داخلی مثلا اینجا A وجود نداشته باشه به این معنی که در داخلی A complement وجود داره. اگر مثلا شما داشته باشید عددهای مثلا 2 4 6 complement is 1 3 5 because these are not in our set so it means 1 3 5. So this is mutually exclusive events, two events that cannot happen at the same time. دو کاری که مثلا همزمان وجود چی نشته همزمان شده نمیتونه. مثلا شما مثلا یک if you roll a dice and you should expect 2 and 5 at the same time so it means you will not get both of them together. Exhaustive exists two events that cover the entire sample space when combined. So exhaustive events is like if you have all the events in the same, for example 1 2 and 4 5 6 and if you have the union of this one so it's all 1 2 4 3 4 5 6 it's all about exhaustive events. So then we have do you have question for here?
No, sir, we don't have question.
And we don't have time.
Time is over, yeah.
Okay, so I will not go. I will stop for counting principle because we have a lot of examples and then we have like here, then we have here example. Okay, so we will continue on Monday and the good thing is that let me show your assignment since we couldn't complete Google Drive student awake second cohort is keep in mind that assignment I have already posted so it's assignment 3 you should not do this one please don't do this one go for assignment 2 do it if you have problem please refer to me or your best friend ChatGPT but you should understand what your friend says to you that makes sense. رفیقش باید هر چی که رفیق میگه باید دوش گپش رو بشنوید اما بفهمید که چی میگه یک زمان بیرا نکنه شما گمراه. Okay, so then you have presentation and the lecture 2 presentation is all here like I have already uploaded everything in class the videos everything is here so you can go through this video again and there is Jupyter with pip and also why this installing Jupyter using pip and upip I think okay there is Anaconda so Anaconda is also here so if I don't recommend you Anaconda but you can do with Jupyter Notebook with using pip or Google Colab. One of them you can use it. Please use one of them, any one of them. That's good for you. Then you have presentation of lecture 3 is also here, but good thing is that you have not finished yet. The bad thing for me is that I have to continue on Monday. So I will continue, and those 2 videos that we watched now, you can please go and watch it again. So I don't think that you need recordings, because all the materials, course materials are here for you, given. All the things I have worked in the class, I have put it in the drive, Google Drive, because we watched videos here, so these videos are here. We watched like 10 minutes of video, so it's here. The exercises we did, the solutions are here. Solution 1, solution 2. So just you should go and see that whether you have some problem. Also with lecture 1, you can see the recordings and everything is here. So I don't think that you need recording, because you will just listen to my words, that what I said, but the core things are here. And just a second. Okay, quiz 3 is here, but we have not yet finished this one. Let me publish this one. So please do manage responders. I think. Okay, done. Publish. So let me give it right. Put it in the group also. I will. So this is the quiz 3. I've just put it inside the Google Class, our WhatsApp channel. So please, whenever you are free, I will write quiz 2. For the 3, I will not do it now, because you have not read. Some of the questions might be new for you. So I will just activate that one on Monday for you. And also you are supposed to do assignment 3, but because we didn't cover it all, we will do it, put it into Monday. Okay.
Got it. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, regarding your assignments, if there is a lot of assignments, please note that those assignments, if that is like not that much good, like I will check the assignments. If it is valuable, so you should do it. Otherwise, I can skip some of the assignments for you. But it's up to us. That I can do. It's up to us. It's not much big. But if you do assignments, it will be better for you to understand. So you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to work with Python and work with on your quiz assignment and everything. Okay.
Teacher, do you have my voice?
Yeah, Hasina.
Teacher, I have a question. I can't access to my Google Drive. I don't know what's the problem. I send a message that I've been sent in Google Drive. I send to your WhatsApp group as soon as possible after the class, but I don't know what was the problem that I can't
Do you have access now?
to Google Drive. Yes,
Do you have
teacher.
access now? Hasina, do you have access?
No.
Can you request
teacher,
it? I will
I
give you
can't
access now. Can you access? Can you request? I will give you access now. Okay. Shukriya?
Also, I don't have access. Can you please search my email?
Shukriya, just a second. Shukriya. Who was else? Yes, please. You should also. The time Fatima.
I forgot my question, teacher.
You forgot your question. Okay, no
Yes.
problem. I think.
Teacher, I want to ask you. I didn't do my assignment, my second assignment. Should I do before the next class, because I need to rewatch the video and slides and everything?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
teacher.
you can do anytime, because the thing is like, please do it. Shukriya and who was it? I just paste the Google Drive link here. Can you please just send me a request? I will just go through that. Who is this? Shukriya, you have shared your screen. Shukriya, can you remove this my name from your screen, because I cannot see it. Yeah, can you open? Yeah, you have access, Shukriya. You have access.
Teacher, for now, I also can't access to my Google Drive.
You cannot do?
No, teacher.
Shukriya,
I
you
don't
have
know
access. Just a
Teacher,
second.
I send it your WhatsApp group? What's
Shukriya, can you hear me?
Teacher, she was Hosnia Hasina. Not sure.
No, Shukriya was mute. Now she can. Okay. Yes, Shukriya.
I don't have access to every data you
Can you
have
see?
shared.
Can you see copy respondent link? Can you see this one?
Yes.
Let's go. Can you please? Okay.
If I copy this for you and share with you, just I will access to this file. I don't have access to every file you're sharing.
I don't know why it's the problem. Can you go to WhatsApp and can you check, because I just shared the link of quiz 1 and quiz 2 on WhatsApp.
You have to give access from here to us.
No, if I give you as an honor, so then there will be problem, because you can add. That's why you are in view mode.
Not you can edit. Add
Okay.
us as an editor.
Can you see? Can you see the as presentation? Can you go to presentation? Just wait a second. There is. So here you have all of them.
Yes, I have all of them, but do not have access to edit.
So you don't have access only to quiz?
Like every quiz you're sharing, I have to give access from you.
No. Now, do you have WhatsApp on your computer now? WhatsApp?
No.
So can you go and check the link? Can you come with the link from the WhatsApp that I shared with you? You don't need access if you use that link.
Okay. I will
just do it now from your mobile. Do you need still access or no?
You can ask others. I'll do it.
Okay, good. You can unshare your screen. Hasina, what was your problem? I couldn't solve your problem.